And we're back with another episode of California motherfucking sober, baby.
We are your wonderful hosts. This is Michael Myers Mo. I am Texas Chainsaw Trey. And our special guest today is someone near and dear to my heart. He was my real dad. He would have beat up all the other dads in the neighborhood on sight. We got Scarecrow Shady B in the house.
What's up, dude?
Scarecrow. Shady B, welcome to the show, dude. Thanks for coming on, dude.
Good.
This is the first time I've met him. This is a good friend of Trey's, father figure. I'm gonna just assume he's basically like my Frankie.
Yeah, basically. When I got out of prison, I fucked up at the first rehab that I completed. And when I got to the second rehab, he was kind of the guy that kept everybody in line and was probably the most gangster person I'd met at that time. Just because of all the people, like his homeboys would come to the house, or like people come through the program that would know him and just be like, he's the most violent man I've ever known. And then we'd watch him take down like this 400-pound dude. Remember Jamie?
Oh, yeah.
Like, no problem.
He was in the room with and pissed out the window. Yeah. We catch him pissing out the window on the cameras and shit. Dude, he was just
like, he wouldn't want to get up to
go
to the bathroom.
Yeah. What a lazy fuck,
His
bro.
bed was right next to the window, so he'd just stand on the bed and just pee out the window. When he'd be like doing double scrubs looking.
Why is there a wet stain?
Why is it all yellow up here, dude? Fucker pissing out the window and shit.
Yeah. What was he sober when he did this, or this was during his?
Anytime you're at
no excuse.
Place, yeah, he was sober, but he's one of them dudes. He was a clown, you know. His brothers always took care of him and shit, dude. So when he, one of his brothers in prison for life, his other brother's a longshoreman, but he was that one brother that was
a fuck up.
They were all. I mean, I can't say they were all fuck ups. There's one's making mad money being a crane operator, but like they were all they come from a gangster, background and shit. So, but he was the one was just like, it was like he was bumped on his head a bunch of times. Like he fell out of the bunk bed 2 times.
That was before the "Don't Shake Your Baby."
Yeah,
this thing took off.
Shook the fuck out of him. Yeah, but he was a good dude. You know what I mean? But he was just lazy, dude. He didn't want to put in the work. He didn't want to do nothing. So
want to sit on the couch.
You gotta put in the work, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's something that a bunch of my friends that are trying to get clean, it's like. That's one thing they always like drill into me is just like how it's a never ending conquest,
right.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
I think especially for some people that like haven't experienced like becoming addicted to something, it's like they see it as like a goal. Like once you reach that goal, it's like you're there, you're good, you made it, But it's like a goal you never technically reach,
It's a daily goal.
It's a daily goal, dude. And plus, like if you're gonna be in that lifestyle and you want to stay sober 100%, dude, you have to constantly be around sober people, dude. You
for sure.
Just I'm gonna go over here or I'm gonna go over here. Like me working with with a bunch of construction dudes, dude. They all party, they all drink. You know what I mean? And of course, after a few years of having some sobriety time, of course, after a long day of hard working in the trenches, you're gonna be here. And I have a beer here and there, but it's like, man, I've done too much work to go back. You know what I mean? Like, so I drink like a gentleman now. I'm at home. I try not to go anywhere. You know what I mean? Like I stay at home and shit, dude.
Yeah.
But,
pretty much.
That's
no drinking and driving, no doing extra shit like that.
Oh man,
I think that applies to everything.
I drink all the way over here.
Yeah, I think that applies to anything though. Like if you're trying to like go to school, get your education, you got to be around other people doing the same shit. Because if you're around other people fucking around doing other shit, that you just get sucked into their world. You know what I mean?
Hang around the barbershop.
How old were you when you came to the house? 28?
Not 29. I wasn't 30 yet. I was like 29. I was 5 years.
I didn't get sober until I was 42. I got off meth when I was 42. I've been off it 7 years in January. This January will be 7. It was a lot of work, dude. But now I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That was your drug of choice, was meth?
I used to shoot it.
Fuck.
Yeah, put it in my butt, dude. I didn't care.
Bro, the story, dude. The wig.
You can't get high. Yeah, I put on wigs, go to bars and shit. So try to make so people wouldn't know who I was. But
you still have pictures?
I had that frame that it didn't matter what I wore, dude. They all knew my frame coming in. So
yeah.
What are you doing hiding in a wig, dude?
That just makes you look more methed out than
Don't you have pictures of you in the wig? He's gonna send them to me. It's gonna be on my face, dude. If you want it, if he allows it.
I'll put it on there. I got some.
Sick.
Yeah, that's wild though. So and then this was like you had kids and all that during this period of your life?
Kids. Luckily my baby mama, she took care of them while I was in my addiction, took him away for like 3 years while I was running and gunning and shit, dude. I only talked to him like one time, dude, in 3 years, and at 3 years, I hurt a lot of people, dude, physically. You know what I mean? Like I was in the bars putting my hands on people, dude, because I was angry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But their mom never bashed my character, never, you know, told him, hey, your dad's a piece of shit. You know what I mean? Like she always kept it 100 with the girls and shit. And gotta salute her, dude. Hands off, you know, my hat's off to her because she never did me dirty, dude. I got my head out of my ass in 2017. Things been all since then, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Are you still with the baby mom?
No, she's remarried. Oh. We're good friends though.
That's a few and far between, dude. That's like people.
Well, it took a long time, dude. Like I had to prove that like I was doing the work, dude.
Well, no, I just mean like even you're fucking up. Like with my mom and shit like that. It was just like my dad was always the fuck up sperm donor.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought my dad's name was Dick.
My dad's name was Dick.
Yeah, exactly.
Richard.
And my dad's name was Alfred. Not even. So I mean, and then my mom, it was just like my grandma kind of loved to just be like, oh, you think she's gonna come sometime? She ain't coming, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
she wouldn't come, but you know, that'll all get fixed in the later aspects of it all. So like to have like somebody just be like, you know, he's doing his best, blah blah blah. Like, that's tight.
Like I make up for it now, dude. My kids live with me, dude, and like you know, I mean, I'm going through the ups and downs with dealing with their emotions, and I'm there for them. I'm like. You know what I mean? I'm present. I wasn't
present. You got the shitty years. You got the shitty years.
I got the years right now. Shitty years. But she put.
I think it's the better years though, because now they're adults. You can talk to them.
It's more meaningful for sure.
For sure. You know what I mean?
When they're little, it's tough, dude.
But you got to remember, I'm the product. I'm the only child of 2 drug addicts too. Both my parents were meth heads. You know what I mean? And so the dysfunction was in both families. You know what I mean? But like my kids now, they're doing therapy with their mom and shit, and they're finally realizing like there wasn't no fucking, hey, here's a book for parents. You know what I mean? Like read it and shit, dude. We're just learning how to fucking
do it as you did.
Yeah, as we went, dude. And so they're starting to like understand now, like, you know what I mean? They can't hold that shit against us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that comes with age, dude. I feel like you just gotta, once you get to a certain age, you realize your parents just did the best job they could, you know what I mean? It might not have been a good job, you know, but that's all they knew, you know? For a while, dude, I didn't get along with my dad, dude, and I didn't like him and shit, but once I got older, bro, he grew up in Vietnam during the war, you know? And as I got to know him a little bit better as an adult, I was like, man, this fool just went through some shit, you know what I mean?
Shit that nobody could understand either, dude, back then. You know what I mean?
I think the way he presented it probably was flawed, you know? I got aunts and uncles went through the same thing, nicest people ever, you know? But I mean, I'm just like, you know, he did the best with what he could, you know? That fool was going through, like, watching his friends die and getting arrested for shit like that, for the communists and stuff, you know?
But that load lifted off of you when you forgave him for being a fucking asshole or whatever he was to you. You know what I mean? It lightened your load on your heart, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
When you finally just said, you know what? He did the best he could, and I got to accept that, dude. And it just helps, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think that's an important lesson, too, for people going through addiction, bro. It's like they're in their lows right now, dude, but tomorrow's a better day, dude. If you just work at it one day at a time, you might be able to repair those relationships, you know?
Therapy,
dog.
I got my dog, too, Dolly. Shout out to Dolly. Love that dog.
What kind of dog is a dog?
She's like a blue pit. You know what I mean? We rescued her, dude, and she's like saved all of our lives at the time she came in. You know what I mean?
The happiest motherfucker ever.
She hates other dogs, but she loves people. You know what I mean?
Like the complete opposite. Like when you walk in, she's
like milkshake.
She'll run up on you like, "What's up? What's cracking?"
Yeah,
but it's the happiest.
But with dogs, she's cool.
With dogs, he's fucking chilling. There's like one dog he doesn't like, or two. There's an Akita and a bulldog. Huh?
He's so well behaved, bro.
I mean, he's skittish as fuck.
He does seem a little skittish, but he's cool.
Super skittish.
Yeah.
Barely learning how to be a dog again. That's why we think he was like a bitch or something for like a fighting kennel or something. Because he's just weird. He's super timid. Like doesn't know how to use toys, nothing like that. But if any like alpha kind of steps in, he's quick to just want to get in the action.
He's just an old soul young, bro.
Probably. That Akita almost got his dog ass, I will say.
Akitas are big, bro.
It was a big ass Akita.
Yeah, those are like Chinese dogs, I think, too. Right?
They're bear hunting dogs in Japan.
Oh, that's a different breed type of Akita, but yeah, they got
the same. You know what I mean? It's the same kind of bloodline, so they're big as fuck.
Those are big. Yeah,
they're trained to know how to kill, like genetically.
Yeah.
So
I think they're cute though. Akitas, they're so cute, dude.
They're so cool with the tail.
Yeah,
dude. Gary's brother had one.
Yeah,
our old homie from like elementary, junior high. Yeah, the little fucking squirrely.
Yeah.
Bro, that thing was giant. It was like 7 feet tall, full grown. He'd stand on, because his brother who had the Akita lived next door to his parents where Gary was living and everything. So like we'd be over there for parties or something. And you'd just see this fucking dog's head just pop up and just sit there for a minute. Like, damn, he's not jumping. He's just like chilling, watching like what's going on over here. And this one of those motherfuckers just picked him up by his neck one night when Sherman was like walking him without the leash. It was like 1 a.m. and we'll do that then because no one's coming out in our neighborhood. But the guy with the Akita had the same idea, I guess. So I guess Sherman just pried the Akita's mouth open and fucking ripped Z out and then fucking held on to him.
What kind of is it a female or is it a male Akita?
It's a male, and then he's got another one, but it was a little one, so it wasn't like jumping in on the action. I think that one's a female.
Yeah.
I don't talk to nobody in my apartments. I'm very introverted like that.
They weren't even like my bad dog.
No, they were like, oh, it's like Sherman would apologize because he was walking him without the leash.
Yeah.
But dude, it's on sight. Like I've had to rip him like 4 feet in the air and just like back on the leash. Like, what are you doing?
He just sees him from across the way. Just like
doesn't matter, dude. It could be like 100 feet. He'll know. Like when we walk by the apartment, like I'll take him after when I walk around the apartments. He's like on the edge where the street is.
Yeah.
Fucking instantly, the back of his neck goes up and everything. His tail pops up, and he's like, "I know you're right here, motherfucker.
In the air.
I know you're here, bitch." And then if he barks, it's like, "Fucking come on, motherfucker, let's go. You're fucking an
gang
idiot."
shit, bro.
I wish I had that dog in me.
Yeah.
I just don't care enough.
No.
My partner had 2 fucking Jindo wolves, you know. They're from like, I don't know where they're from, but they're white, dude. And he'd come home and they'd be up on his roof and shit, just posted and shit, because they knew how to get up.
What?
And they just be sitting. Dude, those things were little.
How'd they get on the roof,
jump
bro?
on the wall and jump on the yeah.
It's a spider dog, bro.
And I go over there and he'd be like, "Come out back." I'm like, "Nah, dude, I'm cool." Because you go out in their back territory, dude, they get all weird and start like, I'm like, dude, I don't trust a dog.
Yeah.
You know, you don't just trust a. You don't trust a dog. You're like, you're not. I'm cool, dude.
Yeah. If you don't feel it, then
especially
you're
something
all right,
like
you're with
that.
me, and I'd be creeping out there just like. They'd snip me and I'd be like, fucking just nervous. You can't be like that with dogs.
They
You're
know.
like fucking nervous and shit, but I don't want to even give them I don't even want to look them in the eye. I'm like,
so what? They were like, the
dude, look them
wolf
up.
dog?
They're like fucking, dude, they're legit fucking, they'll fucking get
what's
up
it
on
called?
Jindo Wolf.
I've never
J or
heard of
G?
that. Jinda.
And there's pictures of them up on like roofs and like, I don't know if they're Chinese dogs or whatever, but
Korean.
Yeah.
South Korea.
And they're fucking. I think he had to put one down because it kept biting everybody that came by.
Bro, it's like, okay, it's like a Shiba when it's a baby.
That's cute.
Okay, yeah,
that is so cute.
But then when it gets old, it gets pretty fucking.
Yeah, these ones were white.
That looks like
dude.
There's a white one actually. There is a white one. He looks savage.
Yeah. And they'd be
Beautiful.
up on his roof.
Just a
waiting
good-looking
for him
dog,
to
though.
get home, and they jump off when he got home and shit. And
Yeah.
like, get down. You're fucking tripping.
It's one of
dude.
South Korea's natural treasures.
Yeah.
So,
and they're fucking hard to get. You just can't, you know what I mean? There's not a breeder just around, dude. He had to like go through channels to get that shit.
They're from the Jindo Island in South Korea.
That's pretty cool.
Males get up to traits 22 inches high, 51 pounds. That'll fuck you up, dude, if it knows how to fucking go for your neck.
Bro, they're savage.
Animal standards. These look tight as fuck, dude. They're loyal and good at tracking things due to its protected status within South Korea.
Oh, yeah. He had a kid, dude. If you even got like 5 feet from the kid, it would fucking press you like a motherfucker, dude.
Who are you?
Yes.
Dude, what are those little African dogs that are supposed to be like brutal? They're like small, but they're like vicious. The little black and gray ones.
You mean the ones in John Wick?
You talking about like no, not like I'm thinking Australia. The fucking
they're like tiny, but supposedly like they're savages. Like these fools don't give a fuck about their life or none of that shit, you know.
Well, I mean, but dude, when you say small, I can't think.
But not like tiny, but like they're like a mid. They're like a mid-sized.
Yeah, exactly.
honey
Like
badgers are small, but they're fucking savage, bro.
Bro, these dogs will like fucking. They'll buck up on like lions and shit. I mean, they'll get killed and shit, but they don't give a fuck, bro. You know.
You think about it.
All right, I'm just gonna type this in after. But the reason they're so expensive, it's got a protected status within South Korea.
Dude, these ones right here,
only
bro.
dogs born on Jindo Island can officially be registered.
These were.
So
like
he paid to get
bucks.
them here
He
from
was
South America.
he was a plug, dude. He was a plug.
These dogs right here, they're called like I can't. It's like
Oh, those are fucking
like hyena looking things.
Yeah, but they're not hyenas. They have them a lot in Australia too. They're dingoes.
Dingo?
I think it's dingoes, no?
I just remember seeing these dogs, bro. I saw
dingoes.
I saw them on some show, bro. Yeah,
I think
dude.
they are from. I think they were in Africa too. I think, but
Dingo almost looks like a Shiba Inu too. I'm gonna say, but it does have bigger ears.
Dingoes are cute, bro.
Yeah,
that's cute.
That shit looks wild. That looks like a hyena to me.
It looks like a hyena though.
I saw them on some YouTube documentary, bro. They're savages, dude.
Yeah.
I think.
All right, if that's real, that's fucking scary as fuck, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's scarier than him.
That's gotta be photo bucket or Photoshop.
Probably a little bit, but I would want a hyena. That's the strongest bite force on earth.
Want to hear something crazy about hyenas? So they only raise one cub, dude. And usually, biologically, they're prone to only have one baby. But every once in a while, they'll have two cubs. Now, the kids will fight it out. The second they're born, they understand that only one's going to live. So they fight to the death. And the survivor is the one that they take care of. Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't think.
Lost, dog, if you ever did go.
I probably would have lost too, bro.
I'm just playing, Dre.
That's hyena, but not dingo. But anyway, Shasta, take us back, bro. Let us know about your life. How did all this unfold, man?
Well, started early, dude. And, you know what I mean? Not early. I didn't start using, like, I started with cocaine at like 18 or 19. And then I got a line of some speed. It was over. But like, it was always in the house. Like, you know, my dad did it. My mom, you know, I had bikers. My Uncle Danny was a Hell's Angel. He's a nomad. And so I had bikers all around, you know what I mean?
What's a nomad? Like just live wherever type deal, or is that like a ranking?
It's not like you're not at a certain club, like, you know, not a certain club, but a certain city. If you're a nomad, you go deal with all, like,
they're special.
Okay,
a little more, yeah.
They're special.
He used to cook meth. He got busted with 97 pounds of P2P back in the day, and yeah, that's
the best meth you could make.
P2P, all right.
So like, I had that shit all. It was just a lifestyle that my parents lived it. You know what I mean? And so like, I always wanted to be like my pops, you know. But I always said I wouldn't do speed. You know what I mean? Now, fuck that. I want to be just like him, but I don't want to do speed. Cocaine was okay. Then once I got a fucking line of some speed that I thought was cocaine, rap. You know what I mean?
Like, this is tight.
Yeah, it was fucking, dude. You weren't giving me coke no more, dude. That's whack compared to fucking speed. You know what I mean?
Dude, so my mom used to cook P2P too. So like, you hear I've heard stories. The stories I've heard of this legendary shit is like Walter
vicious.
White.
Yeah,
it was like Walter White.
Blue meth or what?
Nah, this is before the government like they fucking like locked it down. Like, you know what I mean?
They changed how telephone poles work. You couldn't get the pizza because the transformers were full of it.
There's a lot, like there was all. It was in everything.
Yeah.
It was in like fucking salt licks for cows.
Yeah, people are going to chicken farms and buying chick feed.
Yeah, it was in a lot of shit, dude. Like, right, but the government put the fucking a hold on all of it, dude. And I remember my dad fucking when the dope got bad. I remember that's when he went to fucking Charter Hospital, Long Beach, because he was just fucking miserable, dude. He was a wreck, dude. The shit was just garbage. You know what I mean? You could see the change in him. And so like 87, with me and my dad went to Charter Hospital, and then fucking, you know, he got sober for a little bit, and then, you know,
what, ice didn't hit till like, or peanut butter and all that shit didn't hit till the 90s, right?
Oh, that was late 80s, I think. Peanut butter was the 80s. Lemon drop, all that shit was like in the 80s. You know, I really didn't get any. I got like one or two bags of the peanut butter, but it was all like chalk. It was called chalk. It was like fucking looked like a fucking chalk rock. You know what I mean? And then it went to glass. You know what I mean? But I don't know the cooking fucking form. I wasn't a fucking chemist. I just love to do speed and fucking look at pornos. You know what I mean? That was my life. Around, dude.
Dude,
I didn't like robbing people. I didn't like doing none of that shit. I like fighting, but I didn't like go to places just to fight. You know what I mean? But I fucking, dude, I just was like, it was like the minute you did it, it was like that fucking euphoria, dude. That like, this is what I've needed since I was a kid. Because I was always a fucking, you know, if I went to church, I couldn't sit still. I'd be up running around. You know what I mean? Like, it was that thing that, like, once I did it, I could focus on a task. You know what I mean?
You had ADD.
Even though I couldn't get shit done because I didn't like prodding and shit. But like, I felt like my brain was on the right.
Like it was laser.
Yeah.
Skate parks.
Yeah, skating and whatever. But, you know, it's just was one of them things I started like, probably like 22. And it started with just a weekend, you know, on a Friday night, you know what I mean? Party Friday night, Saturday night, come down Sunday. And then I fucking would go into Monday. And it just it started, you know what I mean? And then the last fucking 13 years of it was fucking every day, unless I went to fucking
Damn.
went to county.
But it
Went to
was
the county
dog.
and shit.
It's dog shit now.
Now it's dog
I remember
shit,
when
bro.
I started
Here.
doing meth at like 22, and that was like the end of like the last good years of ice, really, because then they put the Sudafed kicks on everything.
Yeah, you get the sleepy dope.
I was never into meth. I tried that shit twice, and I was like, I'm not
good.
fucking with it, bro.
That's good.
My thing always ecstasy, bro.
I like the
Love
ecstasy.
that
He had
shit.
the best. This fool had the best. He'd have Molly over.
Bro, you gotta remember, dude, when XC came out in the clubs, dude, when I was working the clubs
When it
over
was
here in
just 3
Huntington Beach.
ingredients.
No, dude, they would take 3 or 4 or whatever and put it on a plate and take capsules and just scoop it up.
Yeah, it was
And you would
Molly
get
shit.
fucking
Yeah.
some with heroin, you'd be walking around the club like,
Yeah.
then you get some, you're tweaking on your jaws, just fucking going.
Dude, I hated
Yeah.
those.
Wild, dude.
Yeah,
Meth
that's
bombs the
Wild
next
West,
day?
dude.
Remember the orange Buddhas or the red
Yeah.
Buddhas? Dude.
I think all the Buddhas were meth bombs. Side like the blue ones. I think were the only ones that were some shit.
Then they
Other
start
shit.
coming press and they start getting better, dude.
Yeah,
You know,
the
once
press
they-
was our days, bro.
Those were our
Yeah,
days.
the Flintstones and shit like
Yeah.
that. You
All
know
the
what I mean?
cool colors and
Yeah.
shapes and all that shit.
Professionals, fuck. Now they're into weird. The presses they use now, dude, is in shapes and shit. The molds, bro, is crazy.
Like the Teslas.
Yeah, the Pikachu's and all that. That's wild.
They're like 10 times stronger than what we took back in like the
I don't gangbang, dog.
2000s.
I did enough of it, dude. My fucking, you know what I mean? I probably got scoliosis of the back, dog.
No, for sure, dude.
Yeah.
My neck be fucking hurting
Yeah,
randomly
yeah.
at times.
Dude,
I took some, was it last year? I tried one of the fucking like orange Teslas, like a half of it. I was fucking
yeah, you only need a piece of those, dude.
wrecked,
Yeah.
dude. It was so
You're
goddamn
MDMA?
strong.
No, it's like it's still ecstasy, but they're just so
My
strong
buddy had
now,
like
dude.
a bowl one time, dude, of just pure rocks.
Yeah,
Oh, the
Period.
Molly.
yeah.
Molly, dude. Yeah, dude. And like shit was like they were doing lines a bit. I'm like, dude, you're fucking nuts, dude. Lines, big ones. Like,
Not big ones. I do fucking maybe like a $50, like the length of a $50. One of those.
Bro, I used to get Molly from this. There was this chick that I knew.
Right off the block. That was the best shit in the world.
She worked at a coffee shop. You know what a Vietnamese coffee shop is? It's like a strip club, basically. You know.
Yeah.
So she worked at a coffee shop, and there was this cop that was on her nuts, bro. This fool, like, she had a boyfriend, and this fool was taking her out, paying for her shit.
Oh, yeah.
And so, she would sell E and shit, and so she became my plug. And she used to get it from this dude, this cop, that he would get it, like, he would confiscate it from people and just give it to her. So she gave me for $300. She gave me a half ounce of some Molly, just pure in a rock still. Like, she didn't give a fuck. She got it for free. I was just like, damn,
The best.
dude.
yeah, I went through those days when I was
That
working
set
the clubs,
off
dude.
my life in a whole new direction. When I had that much Molly for that
In a
cheap,
horrible direction.
I was like, oh, dude. Like, I took like half of that, sold the other half, and still made a shitload of money, bro.
Oh yeah.
I remember my dad fucking called the cops on me once, dude, and I still had a bunch of that on, like, in my
That's
room,
when you're
dude.
catching 20 years, dude.
Yeah, dude. Bro, check this out.
20 years with it's just a fucking pill, dude.
Yes.
My dad
Yes.
called the cops on me, right? I got in trouble. And so he called the cops to search my room and shit. And I was like tripping. I was like, I'm totally going to jail right now, dude. So fucking check this out, dude. I put the Molly in like a box. And then, you know how some houses, they have like that little space in front of the house for plants? And then like there's bushes in the front usually. I put it like behind the bushes and right underneath that space, bro. Like in front of my window. Searched my whole room. Couldn't find shit and left, bro. And I was like, oh.
Oh yeah.
Bro, the rule was like 6 pills or more was like a murder charge.
That's
That
what they
was-
said,
that
but
was
I don't know
the-
if that's
the
true
myth.
though.
That
I
was
don't
the
think that
myth
was
in
true
high
though.
school.
I think it's also probably dependent on how if you're a repeat offender, how old you are.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I know for sure I got off leniently because I was young, bro. I just turned 18, you know?
I've been
Yeah.
locked up with fucking.
Now you fucking
It's
crazy, dude. Right now would be the time if I was in my
Yeah.
delinquency, dude. I'd be fucking running amok, dude.
Oh,
COVID.
yeah, dude.
I remember I had a fucking cheek, fucking like an 8-ball, dude, in my butt cheeks, dude. Because if I I didn't want to catch a fucking felony, dude. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
COVID would have been the time.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, right now they're not
The
doing
criminal.
shit, dude.
I mean, now's
get
the
my
time
Zen,
though.
man.
If you can get a crew together, if you look at all the fucking group jackings.
Bro, I'm cool, dog. I'm just hard work, dude, and fuck go to the gym
Look,
and fucking
dude,
stay out of
look,
trouble,
dude,
dog.
You
Yeah.
are hard
Listen,
work. I give
check
it
it
to
out,
you.
dude.
What you do is hard work. But
You know what I mean?
holy fuck, would I love to have your
That's it.
job.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a good job, dude. It pays well, dude.
What do you do?
I work for a general contractor. We do sewer bypass, any kind of like lining. Like we come in and we set up pumps with we'll plug up the lines, like all the laterals and stuff, and then we'll like pump sewer from one hole all the way to another manhole, so that line will stay dry and they can line it and shit, dude. And then we do downhole, we do water line, we do all that shit. We
Dude,
But-
I never even thought about like how they fix those or anything, bro.
The thing about this motherfucker right here was when he got sober, he was smart and got.
Class A, yeah, I got my Class A through woke rehab.
Yeah,
They paid for my class, you know, because you're California. Literally, you know, you're a drug addict. It's a
Disease.
yeah, it's a mental health thing, dude. So, you know, they
With programs.
they'll give you whatever, dude, if you just go through the right channels. So I went through the right channels and got my CDL paid for, dude. They fucking give me gas to go out there, dude, every
and
week.
and that
It's
fucking
like
cert, that
yeah.
fucking
that's
random
cool.
cert you have to get onto the bases and shit.
Big card, yeah.
Yes, that's the fucking.
It's a, you know, it's a transportation fucking, it's one of those things. Like the first time I applied for it, I didn't get it because of I had a felony, but once I got all my shit cleared up on my felony, it went away. So I got my TWIC card now, but
Basically, you can do
I can
like
go down the ports and shit, dude. I can go onto any kind of like refinery and shit like that. Anywhere there's government shit, I could go in there with that.
Yeah, what's tight?
people look for the thing. That's like a fucking pretty big trump card, which is cool as fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, like what with the job I do now, I like it, dude. You know, what I mean, don't get me wrong, but there's days where I don't even want to show up, dude. But I just do it. You know what I mean? The money's good, but there's other, you know, like I don't think that like sometimes I get in my head where like I need to find that the ikigai or whatever they call that, where you find your purpose.
Rinky?
Whatever it
Reiki, yeah.
Reiki.
Reiki.
Whatever
Reiki.
it is, yeah, the fucking where you find your purpose. I don't know what the name of it is, but
You're good.
whatever
Well, it
you know
wasn't
what I mean.
open.
Like you find your purpose, and I don't know if like construction is my purpose, dude. So
I don't think
Yeah.
construction.
I'm kind of going through that battle in my head, dude. You know what I mean? And it's not a good place to be because
It's not. It might not be your purpose, but it might be what you need because maybe you just need something stable,
Yeah, that's
something
what
to
I'm
keep your
doing.
hands busy to make some money. You know,
just
but just pick up a hobby, bro. And let your hobby be your thing, your purpose, and make your money how you make your money.
Maybe a podcast. Maybe a podcast.
Yeah, maybe podcast, bro. You got, I'm sure you got some stories, bro.
Maybe a podcast, dude. Hang out with my kids and do something.
Yeah, sure. Well, do you have a name for that show, that podcast?
Not yet, dude. But we're just like we're
Still talking about
yeah,
it.
we're still talking about it because her mom wants to do some yoga, like a yoga podcast too, and
Oh,
Yoga.
mom's a certified
I
yoga.
bet I'm not gonna lie,
There's
that
got-
shit will probably crack.
I'm sure, dude. I'm sure there's like
In the-
mid-aged
in the
moms.
community of,
Yeah.
of old like middle-aged white women and
You know what I mean?
middle
Like,
whatever the
whatever.
fuck,
This bitch is talking my language.
middle class, whatever you want
It's
to call
gotta
that.
be. It'd probably have to be like a fucking stony yoga, dude, or something. You know what I mean?
That's our
You're
shit's just
gonna be
stone.
like-
Dude, you could be the male
You know what
model.
I mean?
You can
I'm
be
not
the dude
doing
doing
yoga.
the
Do you see
poses.
this body? Though?
Yeah, dog, I've seen you.
I gotta lose like fucking.
Shut the fuck up.
It would
I've
just be
seen
the. You could just be the talker, bro.
No,
You'll have that third guy out.
he's been 75 pounds heavier, kicking above his head.
Yeah,
I'm not
Sick.
lying. I've seen it.
Sick.
Maybe only do it once for the day,
doing burpees.
but he did it.
Yeah.
Kick flips first try, manuals.
Can you pass me a beer? Okay, I got it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's,
Wow, dude. Real Kunta Kinte move.
I felt like you could have just leaned forward, but then I don't want you to move because sometimes you'll move and then you
And
won't
the
get back.
rolls,
You
you
won't
know?
get back in the same exact spot, and I go to edit it, and I'm like, fuck,
yeah,
bro.
you gotta stay in the right shit, Holmes.
Well, it looks stupid.
Nah, it's not that you look stupid. It's just I just don't like how the view changes when you
What,
when it
dude?
shifts.
What is it? Do I look
What is it?
stupid? Do I look stupid or
No,
not?
you look all right.
You were born, bro. You were born stupid. What you mean?
Exactly.
You're
That's the
born
line
like-
I was expecting.
Sheesh, should have worn black, dude. If my armpit's starting to sweat, dog.
You can't even see it coming through,
All right,
dog.
let me know. If
Nah, you're good, bro. You won't be able to see
Buff.
like
Don't
that.
trip.
I was gonna ask you to do all this in black and white. This
The
my
filter.
kids. I make my kids take all my pictures in black and white. I'm like, you gotta take that shit in black and white because I look pink.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. As another white individual, I feel the same exact way
Yeah,
a lot of
dude.
times.
Yeah. So did you ever serve any time for your
Just
addiction?
county time, dude. I did the most I did was like a couple weeks here and then like 60 days in Wayside. Just my next, you know, if I would have kept doing what I was doing, it would have led to some prison time. But I couldn't do it, dude. And I had a lot of people around me that weren't like, you know, they didn't want to see me go to prison. They knew I could handle it. They knew I was a savage. I would have put in work, but you know what I mean? I didn't want to be that fucking torpedo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got a collar.
No, I don't know about that. But
You
like,
were-
I wasn't scared of nobody, dude. And I went every time I went to Old County, dude. And I wasn't, you know, I mean, the first time I went there, I was scared shitless. Don't get me wrong.
Everybody's scared
But
of the
then
first
this-
time
you
they
know
go
what I
to
mean, the
jail
time-
for sure.
When you get there, it's you know,
Big boy.
Old County's
What's Old County? That's
Old
that's
County.
the towers.
No, that's before the towers. It's the old one on Bigness or however you say it. Where the telephone booths are. So it wasn't meant to house. This dude is only meant to house like 8,500 people. They'd have like 20,000 people in. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So this was before the towers
California.
were.
No, towers were built, but for some reason, when I would get processed, I'd always go to a county. The only time I went to Twin Towers was when I went to the med. Because I exploded, dude, and I was in Long Beach holding cell one time.
In Long Beach?
I was coming off a sick one, right, dude? I was miserable. And it was I was in a felony holding take, dude, right? With all these brothers and shit, right? And I was trying to sleep. And it was the finals of the NBA with the Lakers were on, dude. So they were screaming, right? I was just like, dude, I stood up. I start shaking the bars. I'm like, you gotta get me the fuck out of here, dude. And like, they're like, hey, get this guy out here, dude. You all right, brother? I'm like, dude, yeah, it's not with you, dude. I'm coming up a sick one, dude. You know what I mean? I can't be in this room, dude. He took me out, and then I got into it with the fucking cops, put me in the little fucking room with the single with the hole in it, dude. And I started kicking the door, dude. And they were gonna tase me. Next thing you know, they sent me to the county to get an eval.
Did you end up with the "Don't Kill Me" vest naked?
I was in that.
You were on the route.
I was in the route, dude. I went up there and they put me in the pill mods, and then I was there 72 hours, dude. I was checked out, and then they just shipped me up to the fucking. That's the only time I went to Twin Towers. You know what I mean? I went to. I was in the 95s. I was in the 54s.
Is it Lincoln Heights? Was that the jail?
What?
The old LA?
Old LA County? Looks like it.
All right.
Dude, when I got locked up, I was on ecstasy, bro.
That's
gotta be fucking rough.
It was cool at first. The first hour or
until
two.
It's 11 hours of silence and fucking
the loop, bro.
Dude.
I've seen the loop so bad on it. Come down.
Oh, you talking about Orange County?
Yeah.
Bro, I sat in that thing for like 40 hours, dude.
Yeah,
going room to room.
Yeah. When you're coming down, bro, you're cold, you're dehydrated, dude, bro. You just want to sleep.
Over to Theo Lacey, dude.
Yep. Okay, so my record is like 83 hours in the loop.
I was 40.
What? 83 hours? That's
because
wild, bro.
It was. I got locked up Friday, but it was 4th of July weekend.
Oh yeah, that's a major.
So.
Nothing until Tuesday.
And it was late Friday. It wasn't early Friday. So I caught like the third group.
Oh, you're good.
And dude, it's hard to explain for people that don't know, but like I caught like the longest group in between, like when people would be able to get out. Because they don't release people over those weekends either. Like a lot of times they'll hold until the Tuesday to make sure that.
So you just did the loop and then went straight to see a judge?
Yeah, you would basically do double time. You would do double time through each spot. And then by the time they like dress you out into the last room before they house, you'd sit there for like a day.
Damn, that's fucked. Yeah, I didn't do that. My loop wasn't that bad. It was still like a couple hours, like 8 hours or something, dude.
That was the first wet dream I ever had in my life.
I did go to
other dudes.
Used to do was the worst in my life.
I did go to the main for like I wasn't there long, maybe like 11 hours or something, like 10 hours.
That's where I was at.
You got housed in like a.
They just put me there. It was packed to the bone when I got to the
dirty,
main.
bro. So dirty,
like
bro.
That thing you see in like Mexican jails where people are standing there looking out it was packed.
Yeah, man was
and then
bad,
I was there like I got my name called and they sent me to Theo. And I was fuck, and thank God.
I heard all of them were better than Maine in terms of how cleanliness and the way they treat, bro.
They had fucking ping
I heard the
pong.
farm, bro.
The farm had
still. I've never been to the farm because of my charges.
Those are great stories though.
We had ping pong at Theo. I remember ping pong. You could check out the paddle, but like at the farm they had a pool table. Yeah, there was like
the farm was where you could get dope in because it was like there was a piece of. It was only like a piece of glass this high.
The funny story, dude. My dad he took me to court, right? I was off a fucking bender, dude, that day, right? I was out all night doing coke and shit. This was before speed days. So my homeboy gave me a big ball of hash, dude, right? My dad hadn't smoked no hash before, dude, right? So he goes into court and he's like, let's smoke that hash. I go, dude, I'll be dead, dude. I can't even fucking see right now. I've been up all night, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I left it in his glove box and shit, dude. And then when the judge said, I told you this, if you were going to take care of this shit, I'm going to lock you up, right? And so he's like, get him, cuff him, take him in, right? I'm looking at my dad. He's like, you know what I mean?
Don't trip.
I got that hash. Don't worry about it, dude. And he smoked. He didn't leave me none, dude. I got out. I said, where's that hash?
Gang.
Man, you dickhead, dude.
Bro, when I got out of fucking Maine, dude, Adrian picked me up, and that fool picked me up with like 5 pills because he already knew. That's how bad my addiction was. And as soon as I got out, he comes through with 5 pills. He's like, I brought you some because I knew you'd want some. Because you know how I used to stay with them?
Yeah.
So I had all my stuff over there.
So you popped an ecstasy pill
Before
right out of jail
and right after, bro. And then fucking he had like sold a bunch of the pills I had for me because everyone was like,
check it out, dude.
hit him up because they knew I was in jail. So he fucking brought back all my money, a bunch of money, and then some pills. And I was like, ugh,
The money be tight.
we're going right back in jail this week, bro. Let's
Dude.
go. We can make the same decisions today.
The money would be tight, dude. The closest I got was like ODing 10 minutes after I got out. But to eat ecstasy sounds horrible to me.
I honestly did rethink about it. I was thinking about it for a second. I was like, damn, I just went to jail for this.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't want it. And then I was like, you know, fuck it, bro.
You got a
Dude,
sack nasty in you. You got
How many times you OD in your life, dude?
Once me. How many times you?
I got like 4 flat lines, and
Damn.
then
Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
How many
probably
times you OD, bro?
Never.
you
I
never
always
did
speed.
heroin.
This
Yeah,
is
just
heroin.
speed. You
That
can't
shit-
really OD on speed.
The only time I ever did heroin, dude, I smoked it off of fucking foil, and it was almost like smoking. It was like smoking weed to me because I was
It's
so
very
high already.
relatable.
I was so high on speed that when I
Yeah.
smoked the heroin, it didn't do that.
You can't. There's like heroin. Like you have to do a kind of a lot of heroin to break the.
Yeah, you have to have
The
a
meth
puddle
barrier.
on there, dude, and you'd have to take big, huge. And I didn't like the taste of it anyway, so I just
Well,
take
yeah,
little
dude, you
ribs.
couldn't. I'm talking shooting it. That's
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
talking about.
Yeah,
Like to
yeah.
break the like speed, because it's weird how drugs work to like
Mhm.
overpower one to feel it and all that. Like there's levels.
Yeah.
Like the smallest amount of speed would turn your tolerance to heroin like to actually not
Large
off and
amounts,
shit,
huh?
like a decently large amount for like when it was good ice back in the day.
Yeah.
So a lot of times people would be like, "Oh, I just want to sleep. I've been up for
Dude, I just
12
do
hours.
a big ass fucking shot, dude. When I wanted to sleep, I just load
Oh,
up a big
overamp? Just overamp?
overamp, go right to bed,
bro." I do when I discovered that ability.
Because there's a window. If you close your eyes in that window, you're good.
Yes, that's what I would do when I was super dope sick, and I knew I didn't have a chance
Or I
until
get
the morning.
or I get a weed bong, a big bong, dude, and
Nope.
put a fucking chinga in it, dude, and load like a fucking 2-gram rock in there and just blast big riffs like this.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, and then I'd be out, dude.
Think of my bong,
Yeah.
but with the fucking bowl, like a pookie bowl on the end.
Yeah.
One of those,
That makes sense.
bro. It's called overamping, and
Yeah.
essentially, you're giving. I compare it to like giving your body so much dopamine and adrenaline because I know
Yeah.
that's what speed releases. That you're tired. Like
Yeah.
I've done it. When I discovered it, I knew I couldn't have any heroin till like 2:30 the next day when my plug was gonna re up, and I heard about it, so I loaded a bunch of fucking speed into
Oh,
a
yeah.
shot. Like that's when I learned about the bubble. Like when it wouldn't go up, the air bubble would just stay
Mhm.
stuck at the bottom.
Sappy.
Ooh.
Mhm. Pure sap, dude.
Dude, bang that and I threw up out my homie's car window and then just put the seat back and was like, I'm tired, and slept for 7 hours.
Mm.
The best.
Life
Probably
hack.
not great if you are a drug addict. Try that because
Probably not. Don't kids don't attempt this.
you can't
This is
die.
for informational purposes only.
You
Yeah.
can't die because your heart's racing so fast, but it's probably not good for your soul. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
or
Try
if you
taking
have pre-existing heart conditions, which
Mm.
I know I didn't have at the time. So
It might not kill you immediately, but longevity wise, it's probably taking years off your time.
I swallowed an 8-ball.
dude,
What?
Yeah.
yeah,
You just ate it?
I swallowed an 8-ball, dude. A cops got behind me, dude, and my buddy gave me a 8-ball rock. And I wasn't going to put it in my butt cheeks because it wasn't wrapped. You know what I mean?
yes,
So I'm like,
no,
fuck.
raw.
I swallowed it, dude, and they were undercovers. They jerked me out. I'm like trying to hold it down, not throw up on them and shit. It was
How-
the last time you did speed a couple days ago, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's not a felony no more. Like, what? This is right when I, like,
14.
this was, yeah, because I got like, this was probably into 14 is when I got laid. No, this was actually 15 because I got laid off from the oil fields and I just got on a sick one, right? So, shit, really? It's not a felony no more, right? You know what I mean?
How do you go to the doctors?
I just got 8-ball in me, dude. I drove home, wrecked the Tahoe right in front of that. Not wrecked it, but like slammed into the curb. And then my aunt and my ex chick came out and they're like, what's wrong? I said, I had a swollen 8-ball, dude. My aunt's like, he's gonna die. My chick's like, no, he's not, dude. He's fine. I go, I gotta go get some chocolate milk right now, dude. So I skated on my skateboard, my longboard down the street to get some chocolate milk. Dude, I got there, dude.
Sweating.
Dude, I'm like leaking, dude. Like this, I mean, dude, like profusely. Like somebody dumped a fucking bucket on my head, dude.
Yes.
I got the chocolate milk, downed it, skated back, and crashed out for like 12 hours straight, dude. My chick had to wake me up because I'd be like, sound like I was drowning on my tongue, you know? I was so out.
You on your side and shit like
I woke
that.
up the next morning where, dude, the fucking birds chirping and the colors and everything was like I was a newborn. Like I just been revitalized,
yeah.
dude. And I was high.
It was a sign.
Dude, yeah. I was so high, dude. Jesus. It wasn't fun, dude.
No, not when you wake up like that.
And then
I've done that on acid.
I start calling everybody else. Hey, it's not a felony no more, dude. He's like, nah, dude, you can have an ounce on you now, dude. I'm like, what?
Top 47, baby.
Dude, yeah.
Top 47 turned California into a shithole.
They're trying to take away all the decriminalization stuff right now.
Yeah, so you make it worse.
Because you know how like San Francisco got all fucked up and just everyone's getting robbed now and
San
shit.
Francisco, dude. Let's talk about that.
Dude, the people would just have the signs in their car.
Xiao Jingming came.
Hey, well, San Francisco is the safest city on earth right now, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Right now, currently, you ain't gonna do
literally.
shit in San Francisco. I'll tell
They
you that
shipped all
much.
those homeless to Tracy, dude.
They took them all out, bro. No warning or anything. Didn't even tell them.
I got out of prison in 17, and the stories I heard about Tracy were fucking scary.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a shithole, dude.
Dude, you'd have to fight. You'd have to, if you didn't have a plastic bin to put your store in, you'd have to hang it from something. Because if not, the rats would get it.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
I've never been there, but I'm saying just the city alone's gonna.
Tracy's dog shit for sure.
I never
Sorry to
heard
anybody that
Tracy's
lives there.
Yeah.
But
We probably got no.
it's
viewers,
not
but-
great
Yeah.
at all.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
They just came in and cleaned it up. No video of it, nothing. Nobody, like. I don't
That's the
understand
weird
it.
part.
The citizens are so happy right now, bro.
I'm sure they are for now.
They're so stoked. I mean, how long do you think it's gonna last? So you think they're gonna let
Dude,
them come
once
back?
he leaves, it's gonna be filled right back. Dude, it's crazy. That's
The government's leaving when he
that
leaves.
is the craziest place up there. From what I'm hearing, dude, it's like
Yeah.
what's that place in is it Massachusetts or whatever? That
Oh, you mean Philly?
is it Philly?
You're talking about
Ohio, right?
No, it's in
Oh.
Philly. You're talking about, oh my God, Kensington.
Kensington. I
Kensington
heard
Avenue.
it's just like that, dude.
Yes, yeah, that level. Because I think that area is by like the Tenderloin or
So
something.
they say in the streets, there's so much shit from the homeless on the streets that like you can't. They cleaned up all that shit.
Dude,
Yeah.
Nike
Layers
left,
of
bro.
shit.
Nike closed their shop down in Frisco, bro.
Yeah.
They were just losing. It doesn't make sense.
They're
dude.
losing money.
Target, they put a halt to. They're supposed to build a few stores this past year,
That's crazy.
like 13 new ones around that area. They didn't build any, or like 3. They stopped construction. They're paying for the property because they have to. They're contractually obligated, you know. But they're not finishing the construction. They're not bringing no employees. They're like, fuck this shit.
They're just gonna lose money in the long run.
I mean, just run out, dude.
It's like Mad Max, bro.
$999 is not. They're not gonna do nothing, dude. So you
Yeah.
could just run out, dude. Like
Less
at Home
than
Depot.
1,000.
But aside from the getting robbed, it's just the other crime, bro.
Yeah.
Because they're not prosecuting for anything, dude.
Bro, it's
So
sad.
people are just, dude. It's not even
That's
safe
where
to go
the
to
FEMA
work,
camps
bro.
need to come in, dude. You know what I mean? If you don't want to be if you don't want to pay your taxes, you don't want to be a law-abiding citizen. Guess what, dude? I'm gonna tell you this right now. You will go to a FEMA camp, dude. If you ain't paying those taxes like I do, and I pay large amounts every year, you know what I mean? You will be getting shipped off somewhere. So go get a job at Taco Bell or wherever the fuck you want to get a job.
Be a functioning
Be
fucking.
a functioning addict, dude.
Yeah.
and pay your part because I'm telling you,
Do you remember when the word was going around about them buying all those?
bro, there's huge FEMA
guillotines?
camp. Dude, there's a FEMA camp in Alaska that will hold like 3 million people, dude.
Damn, 3 mil. That's a good amount.
There's one in
Holy
Terminal
shit.
Island, dude, that's got trains. It can be trained people in. They'll train.
What do you mean the Terminal Island? The
Just look
Fed?
up FEMA camps and where they're at, bro. There's a bunch in every state, dude. And it's when martial law hits, that's where people are gonna go.
You know what I think they should do? They should take all the
I'm
homeless
not a
people.
conspiracy theorist.
Yes, you are. Shut the fuck up. Yes, you are.
But do your research.
Yeah, okay, I'll look into that, bro. Cause I can't
Do
speak
it.
on because I never heard of it. But I think what they should do is with all the homeless people that don't want to do shit, send them to one of those like countries that are like our, what do they call them? Those, they're like American but not part of our
Send
states.
them out to the
Guam?
desert, dude.
Like
where that-
Guam.
what's that
Send them
place?
to fucking Guam, bro. Tell
Send
them.
them to Arizona with
Where's
the pink
that?
guys.
No, where's that place? Slab City. Send them all to Slab City, dude.
Bro, get put in check by real crackheads,
You know what
living
I
a
mean?
life,
Hell yeah.
making things.
Whole crackhead community, bro.
Dog,
Dude,
we don't want to give them power.
Slab City's out by what? Is out by Westmoreland or out by
They start
Salt
getting
Sea?
bro. They start getting
I think it's
representation,
by
bro.
Salton Sea. I think Slap City's up north somewhere.
No, it's out somewhere out
it's
by
not
Salt.
by fucking Salton.
Bullshit, dude.
Salton Sea is fucking right there in Palm Springs.
Westmoreland, dude. But yeah, I mean, dude, we got to do something. We have to do something, dude, because it's the societies now is just it's falling apart.
Yeah,
I'm surprised that if you're living it long enough, I worry
It's
about my
easy.
kids, dude. I want my kids to get, my daughter's got her own business. I want her to get a concealed carry weapon, dude. You know what I mean? That scares me, dude. If she leaves her office one day and something happens to her, dude, it's gonna be a wrap because I got a lot of people in the pen, and I'm gonna find if they catch that dude, it's a wrap for him, dude.
Yes.
I will make those channel lines come true.
I mean, but isn't it a lot easier to get a CCW? Or no, it's harder now.
No, they
who owns a business? Of course,
they
they're gonna
just
give it to her, dude.
they're trying. So right now, California is getting sued for not giving out because the way California does it is they only give out a certain amount of permits per year. You know.
Yeah.
But they're being
New York
sued by
is easier.
I forgot who, but he just basically saying this guy was saying that it should be basically regulated based on if you fit the criteria, not based off of like how many you want to give out. You know, because the Supreme Court basically ruled in like some other state that they have to give out a certain amount.
Since we've been to
so it might change.
You and I can never.
I can get a gun.
No, you can't.
Bullshit.
I don't have a felony. You don't have a felony. Yeah,
but
my bad.
Still, they can look up my
History.
If they want to look up my history of mental health, be going into the treatment centers. They could deny me.
Yes.
Don't, but you could. I don't even own any guns. You know what I mean?
Never.
But
he got his hands.
No. And so, but if I wanted to, you know what I mean? I'll never get a concealed carry weapon here. I could in Kansas.
Yeah, no. Kansas,
Easy.
yeah. Texas.
You know
maybe Nevada.
I mean, but like who's coming in the door?
Yeah. I mean, Nikki's still he should be at work by now.
But yeah.
Well, it'd be a bad time for somebody to walk in because they'd be fucking dead with you two right there.
I remember going to Arizona as a kid, dude, and seeing all the cowboys, dude, with big old cannons on their sides, dude, at like diners and shit. Everybody had them, dude.
Yeah.
And there was no crime back then, dude. And,
Old Nevada.
And in Arizona, there was like, dude, everybody knew not to fuck around.
Dude, Zeus is tripping so hard right now, dude.
Zorro?
Yeah, Zorro. I keep calling him Zeus. So my homie has a dog named Zeus, and I was with him the other day.
It's fine that you think of him like that. I appreciate it. But he's better than Zeus. He's the 3-sword style god.
What at all? Z. I just gotta call him Z. Bro, you ever try like fighting like in the ring or like?
I thought about because I got a bad knee. I've thought about. I wanted to do it just for fitness.
They never did it back in the day.
Oh. I was a bar fighter, dude.
Yeah, it's fun.
You know what I mean? I mean, you either love it or you don't. I love punching people in the face.
Yeah.
From the time I got sober, from the first day I was in this house. First day, yeah, because Sean came by. Sean's like 6'3"? Sean's a big motherfucker. He's like 6'3", 6'4".
He was like 300 pounds.
And he was 300 pounds, right? And the first day I was there, Sean got like kind of crazy with this guy just being like, whoa. And this fool fucking just dropped his ass in like a second and a half.
How much you weigh, bro?
Right now I'm 230.
Oh, you're a big
But
boy.
he was like
you're a big boy. Goddamn, bro.
He was a big boy too, though. But still, Sean should have been able to do some things to get him down. But second and a half, he had him just on the ground.
But I thought about doing jujitsu just for the mental.
Yeah, just as cool, bro.
Because like people don't realize it. People don't realize it. Like it's a fucking chess game, dude.
Oh yeah.
You know, you're just not going there and throwing people around, dude. You gotta know what their moves are gonna be, and then you gotta set up two after it. You know what I mean?
Like chess.
Dude, some of the most dangerous people I know are just average looking people, bro. It's crazy. Like that's why I don't say shit when I go out, bro, because you never like. I know what's up, bro. I could get down, bro, but I recognize there's levels, dude, and I could be saying to some regular ass nerdy looking fool for whatever reason.
If you get down to the ground.
Anything he could be a Muay Thai champ, bro. He could be a jiu-jitsu guy, bro. MMA doesn't matter. I just won't know by looking at him, yo.
It's
got the ears,
though. There though,
the ears.
I see the fucked up ears. I'm like,
ears are a big giveaway nowadays for sure because of how popular it is.
That's only for grappling though. Like you could be a crazy striker, you know. My ears aren't fucked. You don't get fucked up ears from striking.
Yeah, he could have been a fucking D1 wrestler, dude, and ears are just tore up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but cauliflower ears are fucking sight.
Yeah,
you just know.
But he could be like a fucking 10-time WBC boxing champ, bro. You know, or
very true.
Boxing, yeah,
there was the legend in prison. Like I heard it from mainline to reception, even before reception, waiting to go up to catch the chain. The legend of Rah Rah. Okay, the gay Golden Gloves boxer that would knock people out and suck their dick.
Stupid.
Hey,
I swear to God, I'm not lying. I'm not
so
lying.
you would suck
one
their
bit.
dick after he knocks him out?
Yes.
That's kind of not consensual right there. That's not consensual.
The after all was he'd leave a candy bar on your chest just to know you got hit by rah-rah.
Hey.
It was a legend, like the myth, legend, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But this was back in like the 90s.
We got to
2000s.
investigate. We got to find this guy, dude, if he exists, Trey.
Probably isn't around. If somebody did that too many times, dude, he probably got fucking
Talk to him.
booked. I mean, they can set you up to where for sure you're gonna die. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got to figure have him on the pod.
Savage, dude. Then you know what I mean. What are you gonna?
I'll find a fucking old school convict that I know to just bring up the legend of Rah Rah.
We're gonna go find Rah Rah, bro, and if we find him, we're gonna put him on the pod.
He's not.
Bro.
I don't think he's real.
I wonder how he got the name.
We'll find who
I
made
don't
the
either.
story,
Just
bro.
beat up
The
your
story
booty,
of
Rah
Rah
Rah.
Rah.
Dude, I have. He was like
Meth-filled
2
dream.
times Navy Golden Glove champ type
Oh,
shit that
shit.
got out the war and became a prisoner. That was the way it was always put to me. But it was a black dude that would knock
Let
you
me
the
hit
fuck.
the nicotine vape. Let me hit the
You
nicotine
want this one,
vape.
bro?
What is it?
This is probably
blueberry.
better.
Blueberry?
Why do you like blueberry? Ugh.
I like blueberry. You
I
don't
hate
pretty good.
blueberries.
like blueberries?
I don't like blueberries.
You're weird.
Ooh, but it's mint though.
Yeah, they're all menthol.
Yeah,
Well,
that's why I don't fuck with those.
Yeah, he
Ooh,
doesn't
that
like
shit-
that.
That's why I still fuck
That's
with
like
these.
the most coolest it's ever been in
It's
my.
not. I've tasted cooler. That's probably. Is that an ice?
No, this is a funky hands. Or
How
Lance.
big is that thing?
It's big, but it's got a screen, bro. Look at right here. Watch, check this out.
Yeah, Sean used to get me those, and they'd be fuck. I
Trip, huh?
don't like them, dude.
What is he? What is this company? Is it Delta 8?
Yeah,
Think they
Delta
spon-
8.
You think they sponsor us?
Ah, yeah.
You never know.
I'll put it in the pod, bro.
You still
Never
talk to
know.
him?
I still talk to him, dude. He's making good money. They got
I know it's
he's
high.
doing
That.
good, but he's in like a slow period right now. But it's Pure Life.
Pure life. Oh,
It's
bro,
not high
Pure Life.
exotics anymore.
Pure Life, huh?
Pure
It's not
Life.
high exotics.
Yeah, it's high exotic, but he started as Pure Life. I don't know.
That's
if
what
it's
it was originally, right?
Yeah, I
when
don't know if
he
they
was
changed
just
it.
still bagging them up.
When I was doing the gummies and bagging gummies in this room, we just
Yeah.
dump shit on the gummies and fucking mix it.
Yeah, he did the
You
sprays.
get one that would just sizzle you, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hate when people make it that way, dude.
Yeah, they got it all dialed in.
You gotta
and shit.
infuse that shit, bro.
You gotta bring out a fucking cement mixer, dude, and throw that shit in there slowly, like
The old
spinning
candy
it.
mixing
you don't
ways.
you don't like the way I do it.
You know, something like that to where it's evenly.
Nah, even that, dude. You just
They
infuse it.
spray it now, dude, or don't they like use like some kind of like sprayer to spray on those?
No, the way they do it now, the legit way is to infuse it. So you make the gummy from scratch,
Oh, yeah,
and then you
yeah.
use like distillate or water soluble is the new
Inside
big
of
thing.
it, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like inside the actual gummy part.
So it just squirts
So
it
it
right
mixes
out.
evenly.
It's a lot more even. It's still you'll get chunks. You know, you can't avoid it, bro. But
Better
it's
than
a
the
lot
mushroom.
better than that.
Better than the mushroom bars.
The mushroom
mushroom
bars.
bars. Mushroom bars. They do
Not
just
all of them.
Not. I'm talking about
Extracts too, though.
the ones that they take the mushrooms and grind them up and put it in a chocolate.
Oh, yeah, those
are the
yeah.
fire. But the ones that
No.
they sell all the fucking.
I mean, there's brands.
Everything.
I think
They're
the other
not
way.
a mush. It's not a fucking.
It's
real-
isolate.
Yeah, it's not a
Yeah,
part.
it's
It's like it's
the
no,
extract.
it's a chemical.
We've
It's an extract, but it's an extract they take from the plant, but you're only extracting like the psilocybin.
psilocybin.
Yeah, but
so there's other
It's
properties.
crazy.
So that's why.
Remember the bag of it? You
Yeah.
had to like literally label.
Yeah,
Yeah, he had the isolate that they'd mix into the chocolate bars.
yeah.
But I can't do that shit. I wouldn't be able to do that shit in the city, dude. I have to be in a fire up in the mountains where everybody's around.
No, actually, it's
doing
the,
it, you
no,
know
it's
what
the
I mean?
opposite. It's actually the opposite. A lot of times the chocolates, like the chocolate bars, where it's like an eighth in a whole bar. You eat like 2 squares. You can go to the city and just have a good day.
No, I don't. Yeah, but if you're gonna do it, you want to have the experience, dude.
Oh, for sure. That
and you
yeah.
want to go clean your head out, dude. You got to go to the mountains, dude.
Yeah,
and
for
be
sure.
around
Old-
people that are doing it, and
Yeah.
not have somebody surprise you. What's up, little? And you're just like melting, and you're going,
Yeah.
"Who the fuck let this dude?"
That's if
in?"
you're taking like an eighth or more, though. But nowadays, people will take like a gram and then just
Yeah.
go party.
Nowadays,
you know?
everybody wants to microdose.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's
That's the
kind of
way.
gay.
They take like that's why the
Respect to the
chocolates.
gays.
It's like they're little pieces. You know, they'll take a piece and then they'll go drink and smoke
Yeah,
or whatever.
I
Or
can't do that. I have to
Yeah.
eat 6 and then eat the rest of the bar and see where I'm at.
I'm the other way, dude. I'm cool with the microdosing and partying, and then just get the gigglies and then go drive
Yeah.
around and stuff and do
I'm
stuff.
not.
Because you can't drive when you're full on like
Bro, I
fucking
tried to drive
frying,
my grandma.
bro.
I don't plan.
Like fucking. I forgot what it was, but it looked like a blue chili pepper, dude. Right, and it was like it looked exactly like the chilies.
Like
You know the
the
restaurant, but it was
the mushroom.
blue mushroom, right? And I took it was like a 3.5 grammer fucking nug, right? And I just fucking bit half of it and gave the other half, dude. And I tried to drive. I was like, hell no. I went around the block and parked the car. I was like, I ain't driving, dude.
No, that sounds absolutely wretched.
Everything going so fast, dude. Like, you know what I mean? It was like
Especially when it starts to kick.
Yeah.
You're just fucking, your stomach's going.
You don't have a bunch of weed to smoke.
You don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fucked. Weed is like...
You need that. It gives you something to put your mind towards, bro.
I mean,
You
dude,
have to smoke weed on mushrooms.
You don't. Because I have mushrooms at the pad.
You don't, but it just, to me, it just gives me something to do and get high.
So...
Sometimes I just gotta put my hands to use.
Side story. We're going to a side story. A beautiful, wonderful side story right here.
Where are we taking us, Trey?
Josh.
Oh, and he did he was on acid, yeah.
Okay. There was there was a group of us.
He ended up with the fucking acid.
There was a group of us that decided to eat some acid at the Sober Living.
He played the part like he wasn't involved.
I did it right. Whether you believe me or not, you were like, this is good enough for me. I'm good enough for you. Bet, whatever. But one night, there are these Sour Patch Kid gummies that everybody was talking about. They're great. Everybody's doing them at the fucking rehab, blah, blah, blah. We buy between 4 of us, we buy 12 or something. I ate 1. I was like, all I need is 1. I know all I need is 1 because I can't do anything cool. I can't smoke. I can't shoot heroin to come down. I need 1. Bet. I eat 1. I'm at the thing, hanging out with Grady. Nobody knows nothing, blah, blah, blah. Josh, Jake, whatever the fuck, end up 4 of them.
Yeah, it's not a HIPAA violation.
Yeah, okay, cool. Whatever. This motherfucker starts out on 1. Eats a second one, and by the time I'm starting to feel it on 1, he comes down from his room. Grady, who loved fucking with people relentlessly, we're just out there smoking a cigarette, talking about the devil, because Grady loved talking about the devil. I love talking about the devil.
Lord, forgive them.
Lord, forgive me. Whatever the fuck. If it's real, it's real. If it's not, whatever the fuck.
Some suicide boy shit or what?
But Josh was not. Jake was not down with the cause.
He's a Christian man.
And you not prison Christian probably.
Yeah.
But you could see the demeanor change in him. What the fuck? What are they?
Was I not sleeping too?
You were already asleep.
Yeah.
You were in your room. Gone. This motherfucker takes 2 minutes to go to bed. Quick as fuck.
I know, I got these people knocking on my door. This dude's on. He's doing blah, blah, blah. And I come out and start doing an investigation. And this dude started tripping. He's like, I got to get him out of the house. I called the lady that ran the house. I'm like, hey, we got somebody on acid here. Oh my God. All right, go get a room, right? So I finally I'm like, let's take a ride. I ain't going with you nowhere, dude. Blah, blah, blah.
You're the devil.
Yeah, you're the devil.
Thought this man was the devil.
Yes, dude.
Because of the sheer terror he could put in your eyes.
So I get him in the car, dude, right? And then, didn't you go with me?
No. What happened was...
Oh, I got the gummies, though. He somehow... Or
gave
you
them
got
to
the
you. No. I didn't have anything to do with it. Nobody knew anything about me. What happened was he came busting in my room 1 a.m. after everybody had gone to sleep and was three gummies in at this point.
Yeah.
Gone. And was just had the animalistic look in his eyes it's what's up? I was like, bro, go to bed. I don't know what I played dumb. Go to bed. I don't know what you're talking about. You are fucking tripping. Go to bed. And that's when he went downstairs and started screaming out, Dad!
Mm-hmm.
Ah! And then you came out and we started screaming out, Try!
Yeah.
Try, come help! Because he thought you were going to fucking murder him.
He was up on the stairs and I'm down there and I'm like, just come down here talking. Nah, man. I'm not coming down there talking to you. And I was laughing. Dude, and then I got a little bit, kind of got weird, right? Because he started saying some weird shit. And I went and got this thumper ab. It's
it's a blackjack.
It's a blackjack, but with a piece of lead, so it bends. You know what I mean? So I could go in a crowd of whoever, dude, and the minute I swing it one way and I swing it back this way, its direction changes.
Yeah.
So it's thump, thump. You know what I mean? I'm constantly dude, I have that shit in my hoodie. I was about ready to just smash this dude out. I was at the point where, I had to be at work at 6.
Yeah, you're just annoyed and shit. Yeah.
I'm just getting livid, dude. I'm like, dude, you gotta go. Let's go. I'm gonna take you to. All right, dude. And he gets the shit, and we go, and we go. I get the room. I go up there with him, dude, and he throws the gummies down on the fucking table. Right, walks into his bag. I grab the gummies, stick them in my pocket, dude. all right, you're good for the night, dude. We'll have somebody pick you up, yada, yada, yada. I get out the fuck. I'm driving away. Hey, man, you see my gummies? He calls me. I don't know, man. You're fucked up. You might have them. Look, you check your bags. All right, man. I took those gummies, flushed them and shit, dude.
Dude, but after he started freaking out, you came busting in the room, scared the fuck out of me. I was like just on my phone on Facebook, chilling. Came busting in the room. I fake sleep. You're like, what's up, dude? I was like, what's up, man? He's like, hey, he's asking for you. What do you mean? He's like, he's whatever, dude. You need to go down there and chill him the fuck out before I hurt this dude, man. And I was like, all right, bet. I got you, dog. Don't trip. I'm coming out right now. Bro, I was fucking.
He didn't come out.
I did. I did. I came out, went down to the 5th stair, and saw him walking back and forth, talking about our God in heaven, angel, this and that. And I looked at you dead ass in the face and went, fuck this. And I went back upstairs and went to sleep. Like, nah, dude, whatever the fuck he's saying is not valid in court right now.
I don't want to be around people that are like that, bro. Like, dude.
It was, dude,
that's uncomfortable, bro.
That was an eye-opener for sure.
You don't do, I mean, you can't do that shit in a sober living, dude. It's not even, I mean, go out for the night.
Yeah, get an overnight pass.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm not coming back, and then come back in the morning, we'll figure it out, dude. But don't do it in the sober living, because you got people there trying to be sober and shit, dude. Yeah. And it's like, you know, they're seeing all this and they're fucking.
They're like, oh, hey.
They're licking their lips like, I could be on that too. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, a bag will have me like this, man.
They were trying to get away with it because they can't test for it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Mushrooms, that they can't. We can't prove that they're on it.
Yeah.
It's very hard to prove unless you catch them in the act with a video of them going buck fucking wild,
eating it like that one kid I found huffing. Remember?
Yeah, he was up.
Tristan comes out. Hey, dude, I'm not a snitch, man, but you know what? There's a guy up there, dude, with the fucking the dust off and shit. You know what I mean? I walk in. I hear when I hit the door, right? I go around. He's hiding behind because of the way the beds were. He was over here. Dude. He looks at me. I go, give me that can. He goes, roll it over.
He's in bed, laying in bed.
And he hands it to me after he took his last hit, you know, and the can's just like frozen solid, dude. He's been up there like 40 minutes ripping it. He's like, am I going to get in trouble? I'm like, dude, I don't know, dude. Let's let your larynx unfreeze first before we talk about it.
But you stop sounding like Barry White.
Man. I'm like, dude.
Bro, I got in a car accident on one of my homies that was on Duster, bro. We picked up a can from Big Lots, dude. And
this is a wonderful story. I'm going to take a piss.
This was like we picked up a can from Big Lots, dude, and like fucking we're in the parking lot, we're hitting it, and then he's about to drive, and so he's reaching for the can, and I'm like, nah, bro, like you're stupid, you're gonna crash. He's like, oh, all right. So I'm like, we're driving, and I'm just hitting it while he drives, and then I'm starting to like nod off, wah, 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 and this fool like reaches for the can, and instinctively I just gave it to him without thinking, you know, and then I started like coming back, and I realized what I did, and I look over to him, and he's like. And the car's swerving off the road. We go to the opposite side of the street, bro. He crashes into a parked car, like fucking front bumper to front bumper. Oh, yeah. There's a family out there just watching the whole thing happen, like it crashed into their car, you know?
Damn.
They're in there with their kids. They call the cops immediately, bro.
Yeah.
We got literally bought like the pack of dusters. You know how you can buy came with like 5?
In your car and shit.
It was in the car, bro. We had blow in the car, all this shit. I'm like, fuck, what do we do? And my homie's like, just put it in the trunk. He's like, I have a sweater in the trunk. Just act like you're getting it. So I walk to the trunk, grab the sweater and throw the drugs in there and slam the trunk, bro. My homie was white, right? A white cop comes. He's talking to us and my homie goes, yeah, I just fishtailed. He's like, what? He's like, yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I hit the gas too hard. And I went to
what kind of car was it though?
It was like a fucking, what is those fucking, like a Thunderbolt or some shit, or that long ass Ford, right?
Yeah.
Like an old school car, bro. But the cop just was like, all right, didn't search the car, nothing, dude. Cool. Told us to tow the car.
Yeah, I lost some friends, dude. They were hitting fucking knots, dude. And they were right by the Lakewood Mall, and fucking the driver took a big old blast and had fucking swerved, and fucking one of my homies was in the back seat, got ejected, fucking cut him in half. Whoa. They found his body, half of his body still in the seatbelt, and his other half was in the bushes, dude. His head and one of his shoulders was in the bushes, dude. It was fucked up. But yeah.
Damn. What did he hit?
The dude driving, huh?
What did he hit? Like another car or what?
No, he just swerved, and my buddy was on this side. I guess he swerved and pitched it and rolled the car. Right. I guess he didn't hit no cars, but dude, the way when it whipped, his body, half of his body was out of the car. Oh, you know, and the seatbelt was holding him, and so it fucking cut him right now.
That's savage.
Yeah, the dude driving, nothing got hurt, nothing happened to him.
Usually how it happens.
He went to prison for it, but
that's usually how it goes too. Isn't that fucked up?
Use that restroom too, yeah.
Yeah, handle. Oh, they should come. They might have already came in. Did you see them? Oh, that's probably what that noise was. Because I ordered those curtains.
The blackout curtains.
Nah, I got they're basically blackout curtains, but it's got. Did I show you the picture of it, bro?
Love black. My chick's got blackout curtains.
I got blackout
I don't know
curtains,
why
bro.
I ran late today too. This bitch woke me up.
Oh, dude, Devin Ross is playing at in Newport. What's that spot called in Newport?
Time.
Is it still time?
The run right there at the triangle, right?
Yeah, he's playing on New Year's.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, I saw a flyer for it.
Just because people make a flyer doesn't mean it's gonna happen.
No,
Yeah.
well, they have tickets already. I was thinking about going.
That's what I'm saying, though. He might. I'm not saying he's not going to be there. Time's pretty big. It's a very big club in Costa Mesa, but
A lot of Asians, bro. You know how Asians are with the fucking EDM
and the money.
and the money.
They got all the money.
Yeah.
Isn't that right?
So the gays and the Jews.
Hey,
Here we go. Let's get into
some gays and Jews.
Asians, gays and Jews. They all have the money, dude.
Because you have personal experience. I've
With
heard
what?
about all the cool because of a
are you
homeboy
talking
that
about?
used to live at the house.
Ooh.
That will not be mentioned because he's doing time and stuff.
Oh, my boy Stretch.
Yes.
What about him?
Isn't that's who he
He's
was
getting out
dealing
next.
with?
He's getting out next year.
No way.
Mhm.
He's not doing life
No, he got 10 years. He got broke up 10 years.
with 85 then?
Yeah, but he did a lot of programs and stuff like that.
No shit.
So he'll be out in December of next year.
Bro, hey.
Damn, from 10 years to what, 3? Or what?
This
No, well, he
Or
was
from
in
life to 10
county
years?
for like 2 or almost 3 years
fighting life
So
without.
they give you like double time or whatever his time. He was like 2.5 years, so that was like 5 years off of it. The 10
Yeah.
years right there. You know what I mean?
But he was fighting a life without the whole time.
Yeah, he was looking at like 40, and then they dropped it to 30. Then it was like, oh, you can take 20. He's like, no, I'm not taking 20.
What'd he do?
He was just a
Things-
racketeering.
Oh,
He was caught up in some shit, but they pinned a lot of shit on him.
Yeah.
You know, his priors and stuff. But
If Daffo ever wants to do a podcast, fucking, we will definitely.
we'll
love
go
have
to
him.
He's
him, bro.
funny as
We'll go
fuck.
to
Yeah,
prison.
exactly, dude. That guy
That
was
dude's
awesome.
funny.
I met him like 5 or 6 times.
Damn, so how long did he? So I'm assuming he served
just look up
more
Pirate
other
Town,
time.
dude.
Pirate Town.
Yeah.
The Pirate Town bust.
Yep, that
He's
was the
in
name
it.
of the operation.
It was all of Harbor area, like all. He's from
Pedro.
He's from Pedro, but you know he's connected to all the other shit too. But yeah, I mean it's already done. It's in the books, but he'll be out next year.
Which is fucking tight.
Congrats to homie for.
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
And my homeboy Martin, he got a because of his priors. He just beat a fucking 48-year sentence, dude, down to 5.
Damn.
I don't know how,
I know,
but
but
he
it's-
did.
It's called you have a very good lawyer.
No,
He had
he
a good
does have a
lawyer.
good. He had a good lawyer, but he like the first time he did this, he got 12 years, right? And he retried his case because he went back through fucking I don't know how many hours they had of wiretap on this phone, hardline phone.
A hard line? What is this, the 80s?
This was probably
In the
late
2000s?
late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah, but he was on a biker. I'm not going to mention any names,
No,
but
yeah.
he was in a biker club's house that was cooking meth and growing weed and
Doing
shit.
crazy shit.
And then whatever. But they informant that set him up. The way he said it or some shit, he went back and retried it because it was like he baited him into the
Entrapment.
entrapment. Yeah, I don't know.
And he won?
And he got it knocked down. He was out, but he was on a high power parole for a long time. you know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah, for sure. Some of those guys that get
Yeah,
out.
he did
that-
like 5 or 6 years for that, but he was, you know what I mean, out there.
He's probably still on parole for like, I've heard the longest, I think, 8. Some dude had like an 8-year tail when he got out, which was like really unheard of still at that time. Because I know like the old, like early 2000
Like, you can't
Chino
do
days.
Shit. You can't do you have to fucking like they'll
Check in
pop up
every
at your
week.
house. They'll pop up at your house, make sure you're fucking not doing piss right there on the spot kind of shit.
Pop up at your job, the program,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. I mean, I was on the fucking, I had to check in when I first got out because I didn't have like a housing.
Remember you had your dude calling me all the time?
Yeah, Mr. fucking,
How's he doing? I'm like, yeah, he's doing great, man. He's like,
dude,
my main house manager.
he was the fucking, dude, I can't remember any. I remember Laster. Remember the white, when I first got there, white dude with the mustache.
Showed up at the house.
King of the
remember?
Hill, looking motherfucker. I want to talk to you and shit.
He showed up at the house and shit.
That guy was
Some
cool.
Hank Hill shit or what?
He was an asshole. He's like ex fucking MP, like military police dude.
Yeah.
But once you got on the good side, because I caught him at the tail end of my fucking tail.
He knocks on the door and everybody's like, "Oh, hey, look, this guy looks like
a cop. This dude's a cop for
He
sure.
looked like a cop, right?" So I went to the door. Hey, what's up? Is Trey Burton here? I'm like,
I was on the couch.
I go, I'm not supposed to say. He goes, well, I'm his parole. I'm like, oh, hey, Trey.
Dude, but then I had like Sanchez, who was like this Mexican cat who worked like Rampart District in the 90s shit. So he didn't give a fuck. He's like,
What about all them cops committing suicide now, dude?
Leave it.
4 women like less than 40 hours.
what, recently?
Yeah. A few weeks ago, dude, they fucking 4 Rampart cops committed suicide.
Were they older, like ex-Rampart?
I don't know, dude. I never really got into it, but
That's crazy. I mean, if they're ex-Rampart, it probably makes sense, dude. I heard that
Dude.
place was a fucking war zone back in the day.
all them cops were Old County too.
Oh, yeah.
All them dudes were Maglite. Oh, is that?
That's the Alatero, man.
Yeah,
Come on, go run out there and
You
get one,
fucked
dog?
elotes or what?
Go get one.
I don't have no cash on me, dog.
You want some elotes, bro? Here we go.
Nah, I'm good. I'll be good. Yeah, I'll be good. I love those
You're the
motherfuckers.
dude. They just look on this
I
thing
feel like you want 'em, bro.
I'll fucking gangbang on those all day. dude.
Damn. Fucking
I'm
pinwheels.
Bro, I hate when they give you elotes like cut up. I like it on the actual cob, you know? You know how
That's
sometimes
the
they'll put
way
in
I
a
like to get it, but they put
Oh,
it
in the cup?
I don't
now.
like the cup because it gets all soggy and
Yeah.
like the powder.
The cup's the new, like, popular
dude,
way.
And I get them.
Yeah.
Dude, it gets all in my beard and shit. And I can't. There's no way eating it clean, dude. I can't, dude. It looks
I
like
can't do those.
For me, it's
'cause
the
of
sauce, bro. The
mayonnaise.
Looks like I'm
cheese and the
just
sour cream
taking
mix.
down a fucking 12-inch yellow wiener, dog.
Like an old Tom and Jerry cartoon.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
I don't even try to wipe my face. I just go for it, dude. At the end, I'll
At the end,
clean
you'll
up,
figure it
dog.
out.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
goal. That's like barbecue.
Fucking corn in my beard all day.
Bro, if I ate barbecue, I will have some type of facial hair, but I just understand, like, I don't care.
I love barbecue, bro.
So what are you doing, dude? You're still doing trap houses, dude, or what? Cleaning up trap houses on the res? What are you doing?
I wish we had more of those. That pays a lot
Did you
of money.
steal those things?
I think no,
You didn't take none of that stuff?
none of that stuff.
Why not, dude?
I didn't trust it. Yeah, absolutely.
Scared there's cameras in there?
No, I didn't give a fuck about camera. Dude, I came out of that place with like $280 cash because it was just littered with the dirtiest money I'd ever seen in my life. But it was like ones and
Was
fives.
that like a bust?
No, it was just
They had to split and hurry.
no, not even that. It was just the that's just what the res is like. Like
Yeah.
it's sad. It's pretty sad because it just is. There's no drive to go do stuff a lot of times.
What res was that though? All money. They all have money.
Yeah, please don't put that name in. But
Yeah, just remind me. You're gonna have to remind me.
I might text you.
Yeah.
But
No, you gotta remind me
where-
when I go to edit it.
the same.
I'll forget that.
No, I would definitely do it.
I'll tell you.
Because my boss has a contract because she works with the family that runs.
Yeah, just
Most of it.
Edit that part out.
So it's like a certain street, and a lot of the, I guess, family members. Either way, at that house, we found one of her things from January to October, tax free, 180,000.
And they don't know what to
Damn,
do.
tax free.
One person, and there were
Crazy.
4 bedrooms and guaranteed different people in each bedroom.
So they're all alcoholics. and
Getting
shit,
their own.
drug addicts.
Exactly, dude. It looked like an episode of Trailer Park Boys almost when we walked in with all the
Crazy, dude.
Tito's handles and shit like that.
Nobody fucking tells them how to.
There's
Invest their money.
it's not like with, you know what I mean? Like NFL players back in the day, once the NFL got popping and everybody was blowing their money, becoming idiots. And a couple of guys from the league were like, let's teach people how to spend their money. And they have the programs now. Like they don't have no shit like that really. Or
They don't care.
they don't care because it's all in-house anyway. Who gives
Well,
a
dude,
fuck?
it's like the age-old story, bro. You know how like families that are rich and got money, and they got kids that have like zero motivation that are just fuck ups. The Biden fucking what's the son called?
I mean, dude,
Hunter
that's
Biden,
a
Joe Biden
special.
story.
That's a special father-son. Let's be real.
That's just the average rich family with the son that doesn't give a fuck about anything because it was handed to him, yo.
I guess, yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
True.
You need to have
But it's
consequences in
funny
life,
how
yo.
a guy that's been in for 40 years in government, and
Senate.
he's supposed to be only be getting paid like 190,000 a year. Where's all this money coming from?
All of them are like that, dude.
Yeah.
Everyone's like that, dude. How come why is your cousin getting paid all this money to be a guest speaker? Who the fuck is your cousin?
Yeah.
Why is
Who is
Pelosi
it?
never missed?
Yeah.
Dude, she's worth so much money.
Why has she never missed on the
Better
stock
than Warren
market,
Buffett, bro.
I mean, her husband is involved, granted, for sure, but to never miss.
Yeah. I mean,
It's crazy, dude.
yeah, I think you know what I think they should do is they got to have terms for every
Absolutely.
seat of
4 to
every
6 years.
position.
That's it.
If the president can only be the
And you
president
can't be
for
a
4
certain-
years,
and you got to be like a certain ages where you're retired. You know what I mean? Like if people like you, okay, and you're 50 and you do 4 year, 6 year term, right? And then
I
you
think
get
60.
reelected or re-put, back into the. I think it should be like 65 or whatever.
well, but that's why the terms is will get rid of that problem. If you can only serve a maximum of 4 to let's say 10
But what if
years,
that person's doing fabulous at their job?
all right, you got to move. But that doesn't mean they have to stop working in government, though. They can go work in another branch of
Right.
government, but you can't have the same seat for more
Or like
than 10 years.
lobbying for shit. Like there needs to be a fucking.
But let's be realistic. Who's amazing at their job? Because most politicians today, they spend more of their time gaining or basically
Barry Sanders.
collecting money for re-election, right? Over half their job is them just speaking at places trying to just fucking get endorsements and stuff, It's like we're at the point where very little politicizing actually happens, So, I mean, bro, like, okay, so there was just like, what do they call that where they're locked out? They just had like this thing where they were locked out on, they were trying to vote on some bill and no one wanted to vote for the other party, They were locked out for like 3 or 4 days and then they put a pause on that whole bill to go home because they're like, we need a break. Thanksgiving's coming up. I'm like, bro, this is your job. You guys are getting called to figure this problem out.
This is where the hyena.
I don't want to hear none of this. We can't figure it out. Let's go home.
Slipping into like a 12,000 page. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Figure it out. Then talk to this person.
In the night where nobody can read it. You know what I mean? They can't even go through it and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you can't, you're gonna go home, go chill with your family, go fucking make money through these other avenues. I guarantee you're gonna be doing some other shit while you're home.
This is where the hyena two at once, two cubs born at once needs to come into play. You need to put your Democrat up against your Republican
To the death.
To the death.
You saw how that dude tried to fight the guy for the United Auto Workers?
The ex UFC dude?
No, it was a senator.
He's big, though.
He was a senator, so that right now you know how
Bernie Sanders put a stop to it.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit was funny as fuck.
I love it, bro.
We can go outside right now. He's like, well, let's go.
It was all over like what Twitter beef or some shit, right? Was it over Twitter beef?
I don't know what it was over, but the mere fact that you could watch C-SPAN,
yeah,
you know what I mean. That would be on C-SPAN, and see that happen.
Yeah, it was over some Twitter beef. So the United Auto Worker said some shit about the senator, and he called him out. He's like, "Well, I'm right here in your face. What you got to say about that?" And he's like, "I'll say it to your face." And he's like, "You want to go handle this outside?"
And he's like, "Yeah, let's go." And he's like, "All right, let's go." And then he gets up, and that's when Bernie Sanders is like, "Yo, hey,
you are a United States senator."
Oh, Bernie Sanders,
dude,
Bernie Sanders, baby.
Let him duke it out. I feel as if it was.
How much is he worth?
Who, Bernie?
Yeah,
I don't know. You can look
Siri,
it up.
Bernie Sanders net worth. That's the coolest thing about the update.
Anaheim, baby.
She didn't pick it up because of the fucking car.
Let me hit you.
This one,
no, it's too icy, fool.
You know, you don't like
much rather have a dessert.
All the new ones are ices, bro. That's just how it is.
Some are less icy than others. Bernie Sanders net worth.
It's icy. I know. That's what the end. Like, I never tried this brand before, so
that's really weird.
Well, usually,
it should be on. It's not dead, that's for sure.
You don't have to push the button. You can just hit it.
Yeah, the hit, if you push the button, it
gives you more or something.
Flashing, fool.
Oh, it's dead.
No!
Yeah!
That's your bad, not mine.
I know.
Oh, you're fucked. Get fucked.
Fuck me.
Wrecked.
What is that?
Fuck your life.
What kind of plug is that?
What do you need, USB-C?
Type-C.
You're fucked because they're being used.
All being used.
Yeah. All being used. Your Nick fits are going to start.
All right, so
raging.
I will. Luckily, I haven't lit this.
Take it out on the dog, bro. Like any good dad, bro. Like a good dad, just take it out on the dog.
Dude, take it out. I wish I would have had a dad to take it out on me. So yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't even smoke the weeds, bro. You forgot about it or what?
I did. Plus, we were just into some fun conversations about criminalistic activities and things.
You know what I mean?
So yeah, I think we gotta have terms for every seat of power, bro. It just doesn't make sense, dude. And then the other thing,
Supreme Court for sure.
Supreme Court
after the whole Roe versus Roe versus Wade,
yes,
fucking
for sure.
all that.
Roe
they definitely gotta have a terms and they
County,
yeah,
Florida.
Yeah. And also the Supreme Court, they need to have some type of jurisdiction in terms of what they can do. There's no laws preventing the Supreme Court from investing in stocks, from doing these things that no other politician's allowed to do. Because supposedly the Supreme Court is supposed to oversee everything.
Yeah, it's the Supreme Court.
You can't make rules for the Supreme Court, but I think that's retarded. I think we got to have like a separate committee that's sole purpose is to enforce certain rules to the Supreme Court.
And enforce.
But you know what? The Supreme Court just came out. They came out with their own rules, their own guidelines, because everyone's all pissed off. Like no one knew that the Supreme Court didn't have to follow the same rules as every other judge.
Yes,
that just became a big thing this year. Because what was that one fool's name? That conservative judge that's black.
The one that got caught doing cocaine.
No, he not him. He was in
Remember the dude back in the 80s got caught in the bathroom?
You're talking about the fucking mayor of fucking Detroit. That's what you're talking about. I don't know.
Thomas. Was
it a dog? I think.
Anyways, this guy, so he has one of his friends is like some super rich conservative movement dude, and this fool like paid for houses, paid for like his kids' education, all that. Right. So everyone and it just so happened to be anytime any law was getting put forth before the Supreme Court, if he was like part of that organization, it would pass. And so they're saying, it's because you're homies with this dude. But anyway, so
Marion Barry.
Marion Barry.
Yeah. Oh my God! The fact you brought
the black guy you're talking about is Thomas, right, or something?
I don't remember.
No,
Clarence Thomas. Clarence Thomas. Yeah, he's like a Trump appointee, I think, or some shit. But anyways, so now the Supreme Court just put out some guidelines saying like that they're gonna follow most of the same rules that other judges follow, but there's no real. There's basically no real like punishment for not following those rules. Mm-hmm. There's no one that's gonna actually enforce it, and so like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
it's all for face value, bro.
Guillotine right in the middle of the Senate, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yo, that'd be lit.
I just think you got to have a committee that actually oversees.
We do need to do like public hangings again, I think, dude.
No, yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Blacks and the gays. No, just kidding.
No,
just in general, dude.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, you put a few pedophiles on there, dude, and I'll guarantee you it changes a lot of shit.
I guarantee the.
You know what I mean?
I don't mean to take it this far.
Creeps.
The only problem I have with that though is because how many people get convicted of shit they didn't crime that they didn't
like the Green Mile, like that
happens. It does happen.
It does happen. Yes,
but repeat offenders.
Yeah, repeat offenders. I agree. I can agree with that. Repeat offenders.
If I pull my wiener out once and I piss and I get in trouble for it, and then I pull my wiener out again and I get in trouble for it again, and I got to register for fucking peeing in public, dude. You know what I mean? That's.
No, you don't. The first time.
Repeat offender, I can agree with. I can agree with that one.
After I do it the first time, I'm guaranteeing you, I ain't pulling that wiener out again and pissing in public, dude, for nothing.
I'll sooner pee in my car in a water bottle.
Yeah.
And I don't ever pee in my car in a water bottle. I get out and pee on a wall.
We just got to bring back the death penalty, period, bro. It's fucked up as it sounds.
Well, California, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, California.
I mean,
can't speak in other states.
I feel like if you did some public executions in Beverly Hills, there wouldn't be as many robs at Gucci.
You think?
Oh, yeah, for sure. What do you mean?
Well, I just think they're not enforcing the laws we already have, though.
Bro.
Well, yeah, for sure. That's because, I mean,
you can't even get a wallet out of Gucci for less than $1,000.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, everything in there is over $1,000, dude.
But I mean, if you think but they're not doing that at South Coast Plaza. Because Orange County compared to LA County.
I need a Gucci wallet.
I ain't that dude no more, sadly.
You know what I mean?
But no one's doing those fucking 30-man crew jobs out here from what I can understand.
But get a crew. You don't have to do it. You just be the guy organizing it. You talk about all this, you want to be, you know what I mean? Just fucking do it, dude.
Just live a good life, man.
All you do is just one big leg, dude. Pay them all off and then just get your shit started.
It'd be hard. It'd be hard in Costa Mesa because that store is inside in a mall.
Costa Mesa, though, they actually do... Orange County's like compared to LA County, Orange County's pretty rough, bro. They actually do
response times are
our
a
DA
lot.
Actually gives a fuck, bro.
Depending on where you are, response times are
ain't
very
there a Gucci fast. Outlet out in the desert?
Is there?
Oh, the one on the way to Vegas?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a Gucci there anymore. Maybe back in the day, I used to go to the Puma one all the time with my grandma and shit.
Yeah, it's crazy how they have all those stores right there, those outlets right there.
Yeah.
It's out in the middle of nowhere, bro.
It's all like 2-year-old shit.
Hey, check it out. I bet if there was a Gucci one, I got some 2-year-old Gucci, I'd be able to get it off for fucking $200 when I got it for fucking free.
Yeah.
$3.99, baby.
Hold on.
No, don't hate the play. Okay. The game.
No, you know what? There's a Gucci at the Morongo outlets, but you're not fucking around right there either.
No, those Indians will shoot you, dude.
not only Indians, but you've just got Palm Springs PD that's going to catch you on one end of the 10, and then the other end of the 10 you've got like San Bernardino and all that shit. So like you're kind of fucked depending on how you go either way.
Dude, I went to a Del Taco in San Bernardino that had a fish tank. Just want to put that out there. You ever been to that one?
What are you talking about?
Or no, it wasn't. It was yeah, I think it was San Bernardino.
Isn't that the first? We're the first.
It's right next to that one, but it's not the first one.
Yeah,
the first one in the first Taco Bell's in Laguna.
The first one was in.
No, it's in the desert. Like
you're tripping, dude. The first one wasn't in Laguna.
No, I'm thinking of Taco Bell. That's why.
It's not Laguna, dog.
That's what I'm talking about with the brick.
Yeah, that thing's old, but it's not like fucking. And that's gone. I think that Taco Bell's gone.
It's not. It's not there no more. I still take cruises on PCH.
Dude, the oldest one I remember going to was one off of PCH and like Western, dude, and Torrance, right before Torrance. It's right by my aunt lived right there, dude, and it was like the old school, dude. Fucking where burritos, like when you got a fucking beefy burrito, that motherfucker was. They were back. They were huge. You know what I mean? Now they're
smoked
fucking,
the cow in the back of the Taco Bell. And fucking made the meat. Yo, Los Alzanes was the old Taco Bell.
That's what I was gonna say, dude. That's the old Taco Bell that I know, bro. You know, Taco Bell though, it split off. It had two owners. They split, and then one Taco Bell kept the old school recipe to this day, and then the other one like became the big one that we see now.
I want to go to Easy Street, dude. Burgers in LA.
Never been there.
What are you talking about?
They're supposedly have like one of the best smash burgers out right now, dude.
You know what LA right now?
I want to go back to Prime Pizza, bro. We haven't been there in a minute, dude.
I heard that's where Dave Portnoy.
Yeah. That's why we go there. I've been going there for there for years. It's right off of Fairfax.
And that's a hike, though.
All the clothing spots,
especially with the 10 all fucked up.
Melrose and Fairfax, basically.
The 10's all fucked up over there, dude.
You don't take the 10 from here. What are you talking?
Well, right now, they're doing crazy construction.
Yeah, that's fine. But we don't from where you live.
It doesn't matter. It's slowing everything down.
Hey, you know, one of the reasons why it lit on fire was because they had a bunch of alcohol that was stored. Like I
thought it was a pallet.
No, yeah, I thought they were all like chemically treated pallets too, though.
There was that, but they also had a bunch of hand sanitizer.
Oh.
That they were the city had bought.
The homeless dudes burned.
The city had bought a bunch of hand sanitizer, and they had nowhere to put it because now no one gives a fuck about that shit. So they had it like in a storage unit right by the freeway, and that shit caught on fire, bro.
We're getting it by the gallons, dude.
And crazy, bro.
Dude,
that shit's probably like made out of like tequila. You know how much of them converted from tequila factories to make sanitizer?
Where did it happen? Because there's like one spot.
So off the 10 between. Fuck. Where's it at,
like the 110?
No, the 10 freeway out there.
Yeah, but it's like where the 10
I want to say it's on the other side. I'm not sure if it's on the other side of the 110 or on this side of the.
Because like all I know is where the area.
I think it's from when you go up the 5 and you hit the 10 between the 5 and the 110, somewhere in there. No,
I mean that area is dog. Because so when I leave my old job and we were on Larchmont in Hollywood, it would have me take this weird route down Olympic, fucking up Western, random ass shit like that. And I end up at this entrance where like the 10 and the 110 meet. And there'd be like a pallet warehouse right there. I was just like,
that's what all burnt. There was a bunch of pallets underneath there.
Yeah.
Just to take it back though, real quick, just because you know how we were talking about Frisco.
Yes.
I wrote this as a current event, bro. So I just want to bring it up since it's about that area, bro. In Oakland, did you hear about? You know who Pamela Price is? So she was the DA for Oakland.
Oh yeah, that's
and she was advocating for like. There's this whole story where this little Asian kid got shot by like these two cars. They were like there's like a shootout that happened, right? And this Asian kid got hit. He was like a little 3-year-old by a straight bullet. And so she was advocating for both gang members to not get any jail time because she was all about like saying how like the justice system's corrupt and it's just about incarcerating like minorities and shit like that. You know what I mean? So she's like, we should just put them on some type of rehabilitation type program and give them 0 jail time, right? So she was about like that whole woke shit, right? Recently, she got robbed, bro. They fucking broken her. They basically held her at gunpoint and stole her car. And she like had like she called it.
I just heard about that.
Is fucking hilarious. The motherfucking wheel turns, bro.
Yeah.
So fucking, and I love it, bro. It's fucked up, but I love it because it's just like I feel like this is justice being just, bro. You know what I mean?
Karma, dude.
Justice is blind, dog.
Beautiful thing.
All the families that she's affected with their policy, bro, just to have it come back around is fucking, I love it, bro.
Oh, yeah.
We have to, and that's another thing that I bring up, bro, or I thought about, bro. We gotta have all these politicians. They gotta live in the district they serve, bro. It makes no sense for someone to be like, be on.
Pelosi lives in Frisco, dude, and
her husband got smoked with a hammer.
Yeah, that was his gay lover though.
Set up
some weird shit.
Was it, or was it the weird homeless dude?
It was he's a gay dude. He's a creep. from what I hear.
Hey, like
He goes to gay bars and stuff.
I've heard a lot of things.
Look at what you're gonna live next to, dude, with that girl, that lady, dude. You know what I mean?
No, totally. But I've heard a lot of things.
Pretty coincidental. He lives in Frisco.
Right.
What about the
Alrighty.
fact that he had dealings with one of the families that they deal with personally? That like they know or something. You know what I mean? That whole case was very odd.
It was
and
a
it
very-
got no play at all.
It got some, and then I think the Hunter Biden laptop thing took off like right after.
Yeah. Hunter Biden 122 in a fucking Porsche or whatever.
I can see him running for president one day.
I can't.
He's good. I can see him, bro.
I can just think about the elotes.
Remember my dad?
Dude, that's all you think about? You hear the fucking
It's ice cream
dude?
now.
Ice cream man.
There's some other elote places, bro. After we're done, if you guys want to get some food or something, bro.
There's a firehouse Mexican spot down the street.
So what got you like? What was the benefiting factor to make you decide to, or the main factor of you deciding to?
It's
like,
over.
Yeah, it's over.
I was just sick and tired of fucking slamming dope in my neck and trying to find veins and hanging out with. I was just miserable, dude. I became miserable. Just when it becomes a
Not fun anymore.
everyday thing to just try to get high. And you start disassociating with family. So you know what I mean? I just was like, I was burned out, dude. I did it for 20 years. I was like, I was burnt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a long run.
Like you realize, for me, it was just like,
I wasted a lot of time, dude. Not having my kids in my life. You know what I mean? I wasted a lot of years of stuff that I could have been doing, like, you know, beneficial to, you know.
Insanity.
But one thing I did get, like, you know what I mean? I started getting clarity, dude, and start thinking about my health and thinking about, you know what I mean, eating better and being with my kids. And so that it's a positive. I wish I would have done it sooner, but we're at this place now. So it's good, you know?
Yeah.
But just being tired, man. I was tired of fucking.
Everyone says you got to hit rock bottom before you.
I really didn't hit
Well,
a
rock
I didn't
bottom's
really hit a rock
different.
bottom, dude, because I wasn't like. Oh, I mean, I kind of did on the last run because people were starting to notice my cheeks were getting sucked in. I was down to like 205 pounds, and when you get 205 pounds with no muscle, you don't work out. You know what I mean? I look corny, dude. I look like a skeleton. So I just was tired of it, dude. And my ex chick had some good insurance, and I went up to Thousand Oaks to a bitchin' ass. I got to give them props, La Ventana. They got me right, dude. I did a bunch of bio-neural feedback, dude, which is like brain mapping, dude. They did like brain paint, dude, and like I did like 50 hours of that, dude. Nobody wanted to do this shit, dude, and they would always call me, "Hey, you want to do something?" I'm like, "Hell yeah!"
They put the thing on your head.
Yeah, they put these things all over your head, and then you put headphones on, and you kind of like it's got music and sounds, and you watch this on a computer. You watch this like crazy, basically like your brain is seeing itself and is reprogramming your neurons. You know what I mean? And so like I did a bunch of that, and I think that's what helped my anger, helped my fucking, you know what I mean, not the urge to not want to fucking get high anymore, dude, because it was too easy. Like I get a year, I get 8 months, want to go get high. You know what I mean? Now it's like I don't even think about it. Like I don't even try to like bring up stories about it or nothing, dude. You know what I mean?
I love war stories.
PTSD.
Yeah, they're cool in the right setting, but like after you get so much time, dude, it's like I don't like talking about them no more, dude.
You
Because
just feel like
that's
you're
not
different.
me.
You're a different person.
I'm a way different person, dude.
I think that's where I'm autistic. Like I don't bring up war stories, but like I don't have the filter part is not instilled depending on situation wise.
You didn't do the work, dude. You didn't do the 12
Shut the
steps.
fuck up! I did all my steps
You did
sober.
not, dude.
Yes, I did.
You
I
did
did
not.
them at my
You
first.
half-assed them, dude. Don't
No,
lie
I
to me.
didn't. I told my first sponsor. My first sponsor got all the cool shit because he told me he sucked a dick, and I was like, "Holy fuck!"
That's not me.
The only time I've ever heard this was from some random dude at fucking Salvation Army that I didn't respect in the first place because he looked weird. But like my sponsor was, so I was like, all right, bet. Like I got all my shit out. I just wasn't ready to be done yet. You know what I mean?
You just gotta do the work, dude.
The second time around, it's just you just pick it up. It's like I know that once I was given enough responsibility, like being a house manager is probably why I stayed
It helped
sober.
you?
Yeah. Because it gave me responsibility over other people to like look some kind of way. And once I had the ability to smoke weed and other people not know about it, it was just a very not talked about but okay thing. No kid knew. Nobody fucking had the idea.
But still, you know what I mean? It's like there comes a point in time, and I think it comes like you said with age.
Yes.
I was at that age where like My dad got sober at 42 and I got sober at 43. I think it was just that time. You know what I mean? There's only so much, you can do.
Being old people at South Coast.
Yeah. And it's like, I was burned out, dude. I was like, man, I'm fucking wasting so much valuable time. Even though I'm not a fucking rocket scientist. I can't go get a job at fucking Boeing, but you know what I mean? Like I'm wasting time that I could be doing with my kids or just trying to be a better person, dude.
We're here for a limited time, dude. Use that shit constructively, dude. That's how I see it. Do you ever worry though that your kids like might fall into the same habit or?
Nah, my kids are good, dude. My oldest likes to have, she likes to have a couple beers, smokes a little weed, but she's got her shit together, dude. And then my youngest don't even play. She'll occasionally have, with like
they look at me weird when I come in sometimes.
She'll occasionally, like the social drinking, she'll go out and, she'll have a couple, but she has her own business. They're both good kids, man. I don't even trip on them. And I'm glad because, the gene, never know. Could have been.
Yeah.
Could have been bad, but.
I could have been your real kid.
I
could have been your real kid.
Sometimes that's how it is, though. Sometimes seeing, like, people go through it makes you realize you don't want to. And kids, like, a lot of the times it's like, it's not what you tell them, it's how you live your life that really makes an impact on them. You know what I mean? Because you can tell your kid to do this and do that, but until they see it, then they're not going to be doing it, That's why I always tell my friends that have kids, it's important for you to live a good life because it doesn't matter how you raise them, bro. They're going to model their life off your life. You know what I mean?
To all the kids out there, dude, if you're watching this, dude, get that shit out of your system, dude, and go get a trade. Go fucking work.
Yo, fuck college.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of fentanyl and everything right now, and it'll kill you.
Crazy right now, dude.
And building up a tolerance for fentanyl is stupid. So just fucking put in that work, dude, and get rid of it, dude, because it ain't like the 70s and 80s where it was cool. You know what I mean?
It's not like when I was getting high, which was the 2000s.
Bro, everyone knows someone that's died from fentanyl, bro. I feel like everyone knows at least one person, bro. Even people that aren't junkies, that don't fuck with that shit, they know someone, bro.
People that died in hotels, dude, that were fucking rich as fuck, dude, and they snorted the wrong cocaine, died. 2 people. It's bad, dude. You know what I mean? You gotta know where you're getting your shit from, dude.
Test kits.
Yeah, I got a fentanyl test kit.
We sponsor test kits around here. If you're going to do drugs, you got to make sure there's no fentanyl in your drugs.
So bring it over here. They'll test it for you guys. They'll run a
bring it over here
breakdown.
Fucking.
You got a lab over here.
Wow. We'll post the address of you.
You can you can get them for free. The government gives you, I think, like 2 strips every
you can go needle exchange. Find your nearest safe
methadone clinic.
Yeah, methadone clinic.
They test for free.
They'll give you test strips for free for sure.
Yeah, dude.
Those are people that actually.
What do you do?
That's
actually one of the
water and then.
No, it's you get you
like it's like the rehab. You dump it into the pee. It's the same thing. You just cut off a piece, put it in the solution, put the test strip in.
That dude, you know what's crazy is one of the things that they were talking about on the table for, how Biden and Xi Jinping have a meeting right now?
Yeah. Yes.
One of the things that was on the table was Biden was trying to talk about how the fentanyl that's coming into America from China, So that was one of his like key talking points.
I mean, you would hope. I've heard that's you want to talk about conspiracy theories. I've heard that's A1 candidate aspect right there.
Biden or Xi Jinping?
No, yeah, Xi Jinping. The matter of fact of all the Chinese fentanyl.
Bro, it doesn't come.
It comes from China.
It doesn't come to the United States. It comes
to
Mexico.
Yeah, doesn't matter. But
it doesn't matter. Anybody above the Mexican border is a gringo, dude. You're called a gringo, dude. If you're black,
who cares? Who cares?
They're trying to kill all the gringos. Yeah,
but China's the one that's releasing it, though.
But that's what I'm saying. It's their like 10-year plan.
But the Sinaloa cartel's trying to put a stop to it right now. They're actually putting it on flyers and shit, dude. If you get caught selling fentanyl, dude, it's a wrap, dude. They're hanging you by your toes.
They don't like that shit.
Certain cartels
no one likes that shit. China's
but that's the thing. That's why I think it's like some giant 10-year plan. Because look, I started getting loaded with a needle at like 2007, and it was all heroin.
And then within a week.
It wasn't a week because it wasn't a week. Not
it was all fentanyl.
to just raw fentanyl. Yes. But so like 07, you were still just getting heroin, black tar. Then you heard about this stuff in Santa Ana, like the hood part of Santa Ana, this shit called Pigeon's Blood, which was a fet heroin mix. And it would draw up like blood red, super dark red, like, you know what I mean? That good color. And so all we knew about was pigeon's blood for a minute. Like, yo, if you need a quick fix before you know you're gonna get some money, like, yo, just go to Santa Ana, this street, and you'll get some good stuff that'll last. Because it was fentanyl mix, so it hit you instantly, super hard, and there was just enough heroin to make it like half a normal dose. You know what I mean? You'd feel what you wanted to until your money came in. That was the longest, and then I started getting locked up, this, that, and the other, and you start hearing about actual fentanyl coming out. And the only time before that was when you hear about the lollipops, the patches, people like cutting patches open and sucking on them, or like pulling all of the like.
That's fucking pharmaceutical. That's
real.
Regulated good fentanyl. That's not Chinese. We're talking about a different thing, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's all you knew. And then randomly, as I was still getting loaded, it wasn't until I went to prison and got out. That's when I got out of prison, you start hearing about fentanyl. Well, me personally, I started hearing a lot about fentanyl. But I'd get high in between my tests, blah, blah, blah. I still have a heroin connect. Then I went into the depths after completing the first program, and I had like 13 fentanyl dealers and like one heroin dealer. And the heroin dealer would only be on like every other week, basically, because of how many people would want to pick up actual heroin. So the fact that I went from being able to buy heroin at any street that I knew about in Orange County to like all of it being fentanyl is very odd to me.
Yeah.
So
it's government, dude.
I feel like it's all a ploy. I feel like China's purposely sending fentanyl out here to destabilize like fucking America, Mexico. It's like we do the same shit to other countries in every other way, whether it's drugs, war.
mainly
money.
war.
But mainly war is our main thing because our thing's weapons. You know what I mean? China, their weapons not so good. How they gonna do it? We can make chemicals.
We can make drugs that'll just destabilize things.
Yeah.
Dude, they just got to take
All
a
part of
bomber,
the
dude, and just load it with fentanyl and just fly over whatever city they want, dude, and just air it out. You know what I mean? I can see that shit starting to happen, dude. Oh, you want to get rid of some people? Go to a
I'd be
fucking
so happy.
Super Bowl game and just a crop dust plane.
Just everybody
Fentanyl.
gets to smoke. All the
It's a
kids,
wrap, dog.
everyone gets to
It's a
smoke.
wrap, dude. Everybody's getting the smoke, dude. You know what I mean?
Catching this dust in your face.
Dude, it's crazy, dude. Like, who's
Population control
Yo,
to the
hey,
1,000.
Yo, you want to talk about being able to murder a whole stadium of people?
be a rap?
Like dropping raw. I mean, it'd be a lot of it'd be a lot of ways. You know what I mean? But you would kill.
Dumb
Everybody.
ways to die.
Unless there's there's those two people in there that are fucking heavy users. of fentanyl. They're just starting to party.
They're all hyped and
They
shit.
wake up and there's like,
They're just
what?
They're robbing
Everyone's
everybody.
dead.
They're robbing everybody in the stadium.
They'd be Christians
They're all,
after.
they're all snoring the shit off the floor. Everything, bro.
Nah, dude. Even if I was that much of a junkie, I'd hit.
I'm just glad I
That's
never
rock
got
bottom.
to that fucking point, dude.
No, but guess what? You brought up a great topic. Biological warfare.
Yeah.
Biological.
That'd be the way.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be a.
This is the way.
It'd be a better way to go out. I mean, you wouldn't feel no pain. You know what I mean?
It's not 9/11.
I heard it's a nice warm hug.
It is. I can tell you firsthand.
It's a nice warm.
ODing is
I
the
don't know,
happiest
dude.
way.
I mean, like, I think if people had like, they had terminal cancer or something that's killing them, dude, and they know they're gonna die.
I'm
I
so
think
down for
I just think it would be more peaceful to die like
on your terms.
on a big fentanyl.
No, well, just on like I'm down for assisted suicide.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know about that, but like, you know what I mean? If you wanted to do some fentanyl and like somebody's gonna do it and you want to just go out peacefully and your family's all about it, you know, I think it'd be all right, dude, because
I think no. Look, my whole. Base,
I don't think I'd want to suffer, dude. The last
No,
You
no.
can't, you know, you can't hate
like,
it.
dude, I have a firm belief by 65, 70, I'm gonna want to die because I'm not gonna be able to like wipe
dude,
my.
you might be
I might. No, look. I'm saying
you might be in the best times of your life, then, Trey.
I may very well be, but look, what I'm talking about is
Don't
me,
manifest that, dude.
me wiping my own ass. If the day I cannot
We'll
wipe
have
my
some
own
kids
ass,
that might help you.
I don't. No,
I got
fuck
2 daughters that are gonna be wiping my ass, dude. Trust me.
I don't. I'll never have kids. I'm getting a vasectomy next year or
I did.
something.
That's $500 I ever spent.
Exactly, dude. I don't want kids. When I die, the Earth is gonna heal.
You're stupid.
The ozone layer. They're gonna be like, "What's that?
So what are we doing for what are we doing to eat, dude?
What do you want to eat?"
Oh, let's get that Mexican spot, bro. You down?
yeah.
I'm down.
Let me
we'll call
let me hit some talking points real quick, and then there's just some shit I want to talk about real quick because it just
He's in
fascinates
the
me.
government stuff, so just he's
All right,
down for
check
the
it.
cause.
All right, you been paying attention to that war in Israel right now?
Yeah, the one that they're trying to make that new Gaza
new Palestine base or the new.
They're trying
Egypt,
to get
bro.
a new shipping lane through there, dude. Is what they're trying to do. That's the big thing, dude. Like the Gaza, what is it? Not the Gaza, but the what's that? The Suez Canal. You know how Egypt owns the Suez Canal and shit? This is what I'm hearing, dude, that they're trying to make a whole new shipping lane over there so that like Israel and the Arabs and like the Emirates and all them can get a piece of that shipping. That's what I've been hearing.
I don't know about all. I don't know. Well, because most of the Arabic countries are pretty mad at Israel for all this. But
Yeah.
check this out. Hamas just did an interview with I didn't write. It was like with it was a big ass news media outlet. I want to say
BBC.
something, dude. But they just did an interview
Al
with
Jazeera?
I think it was the is it the Daily or something? I don't know. The Daily's a good show. Nah, it's like an NPR like segment that they own. I can't remember the name of it. But anyways, so Hamas leaders did an interview, like the actual leaders, because you know how they're not in Palestine, they stay in like Jordan and shit like that. All the leaders are living good right now in like fucking fancy hotels while all these people are dying and shit. It's crazy. Their own people. But anyway, so they did an interview and fucking they literally admitted that fucking they knew that like bombing Israel, like with this event that happened when they shot the missiles, was going to lead to this, and they basically were saying that it's all part of the plan. Like we're letting our innocent people die because it's going to be for the greater good of Palestine type shit. It's just completely like weird brainwash.
But I think isn't the Gaza where they gave him that little lot of land, dude, is like
Well,
it's important. It's got something important to do with like the Bible and like
That part I have no idea.
I don't know about. Well, Jerusalem is what's important.
There's something there that's really important, dude, that people want.
In the Gaza Strip or in Israel?
I think it's in Israel. I think Israel took all that now. I think they had some temples and shit somewhere Muslims and Muslim.
I mean,
I
Islamic
literally
temples.
don't watch the news. I get all my news from TikTok. So I'm just putting that out there, dude. It could be false. It could be like I don't know what I'm talking about. It might be a dumb piece of shit. It doesn't matter. But you got to like look at where people are getting their stuff, and some of the shit is like, man, it makes you think. Like,
well, I know like everybody was down for Palestine.
Yeah, right? Everyone's down for Palestine.
And everybody's really not liking Israel as of recently. But as this just comes out about Hamas being their plan, it's not looking great now.
But it doesn't look good when you fly in with
Hamas
paratroopers and start killing innocent people at a EDC
that doesn't look good either.
Doesn't look great.
That doesn't look good. But the reason that people are mad with Israel right now is because Israel has been doing a lot of like fake news shit, you know, to try to push their agenda. Like one of the things they did was for example, like they had they recently been bombing hospitals, right? And they're saying that the reason they're doing it is because there's underground caves, you know, that lead to different parts and shit like that for
kids.
All that stuff. So they bombed
shit's in Washington too, dude.
So they bombed a hospital and then they posted videos of like the stuff they found, weapons, and
the hospital.
They did I'm talking. It just happened like 2 days ago. But they I can't remember the name of it. I wrote it down on some other thing. But anyway, so they bombed this hospital. They posted pictures of like these weapons inside this cave they found, but then people basically were able to uncover that it was actually, I think MSNBC that uncovered it, that it was all like doctored photos and shit like that. In one picture, there's a guy wearing a watch, and the watch and time, there's the time and date on the watch, and the picture was taken 2 days before they even bombed the hospital, bro.
Crazy.
So it's like, and like I said, I can see why Israel is doing what they're doing. At the end of the day, the way I see it is, it's like you have two siblings that don't get along. One's bigger than the other. One's bigger than the other. So it's like if you're the smaller one, you probably shouldn't poke the bigger brother, you know? I can get why the Palestinians are like, they're fighting. They've been, you know, being fucked all their life. But at the end of the day, you got to respect the power, you know? It's like America. We're dicks. We're the big swinging dick of the world, right? We might come into Iraq and start fucking shit up. You might be an ally of Iraq. You might be like one of these other Muslim countries that agree with Iraq. Those are your homies. You want to fucking poke the bear, we're going to go fight in your area. So, you know what I mean? It's not fair.
There's like a 20-year plan.
It's not fair, but at the end of the day, you got to make decisions that are what's right for your people. And so, like, trying to fucking throw rocks and trying to swing your dick against the bully, cool, maybe prove a point. How many innocent people might die?
Yeah, but then you think about Ukraine. Like,
about it.
Ukraine's
Russia should be the big swinging dick.
Ukraine's a little different because there's a very clear right and wrong. You know, it's like
there's a motive there, dude.
Russia's trying to encroach on like another country's land. You know, they're sovereignist or whatever. You know, with the Middle East, it's a lot different because there's not really a side to agree with. You know, So at the end of the day, you just kind of gotta default to like
At the
both
end of
in
the
the
day, we
wrong.
need to be giving $60 billion to our homeless vets and our
Yes, sir.
homeless, and then
Let's
cleaning
not-
up
yes,
our
sir.
side of the street.
Let's not throw out crazy numbers like $60 billion.
It's probably more.
Okay, well, I want a piece.
That's what I mean, dude. Like,
No, I agree.
Like, we need
America's got to come first,
We
bro.
need to not be giving out $180 billion.
we need to learn to be self-sustaining, dude. Our own, like, all our shit. We need to get rid of all the toxins in all our food. We need to start doing the right shit. Get rid of Bill Gates. We need to get rid of all these hunk of shits that are fucking bringing America down. And we need a reboot, dude.
That's a strong statement right there.
I don't give a fuck. It's true.
I mean,
That's
not
why
wrong.
vote for Mo. I'm here to make changes. I'm a first generation
2024,
immigrant.
Vote for Mo. He
Vote
will
for Mo.
change. We will
Just get up
fucking.
there, dog. I'll vote for you.
Bill
Bro.
Gates will disappear.
I will fight every politician bare
The
hands
guy's
to the
got-
death.
He's got
Mark
a bigger
Zuckerberg
he's
can
got
catch them hands.
He's got bigger security around him than the president, dude. You can't touch Bill Gates, dude.
No, not at all.
Bill
dude.
Gates, yeah.
Bill Gates has his hand in too many governments.
Yeah.
Dude, he probably owns a big part of Africa.
Bro, he has more money than actual countries, bro.
Yeah.
That's
He's not
crazy.
the richest man, dude.
He's not the richest man.
He's not the richest man
but he
anymore.
still has a lot of money, though.
But
He got titties.
his level of
His
hand.
old lady left him. He's got titties now, dude. He likes children. Dude.
No, obviously.
Fuck that guy.
All right.
I don't
On
know
that
enough about
note,
him, but I
fuck
believe-
Bill Gates. We're gonna call the episode because I'm fucking hungry too.
I'm hungry too.
Dude.
All right, so we have a bunch of current events. We'll save them for next time, dude.
What's up?
Shady B.
Shady
Sorry,
B.
I wrote it down as Shady. My bad, but Shady B. Thanks for coming on,
thank you,
bro.
man. Appreciate it.
I fucking respect the commitment to
you.
cleaning your life up and shit like that. Hopefully, you
Appreciate
can
it.
keep it going, dude. You know.
Fuck you. You're an asshole, and I love you.
As
Well,
always,
the easier it is to be one, dude. You know what I mean?
as always, stay cool, stay high, and get yourself checked into some fucking form
Get right.
of
If you ain't,
Therapy and
Rehab
test your
therapy.
drugs.
get right tonight because you've been wrong too long, son.
There you go, baby. Bye.
Bye.